Hey, Veronique. Yes, the Petrol people are here, and I believe that we are going to now transition over to being live.
So wait, were you voice live that whole time?
We were not voice live.
Okay, cool.
No.
I don't
Oh, so
usually
that's
break out
why.
the baritone.
I
No.
really thought you just serenaded all of Twitch.
I mean, hey, we could absolutely have a musical interlude here after I bring everybody up to speed on what's
We
happening here
certainly
on
could,
Uranium Fever.
but I would prefer for Twitch not to hear my baritone
Some people say,
for a
that
variety of dysphoria-related reasons.
some people say, that fight
Okay.
scenes are just musical numbers without music, because they just like in both media for TV, movies, and theater, fight scenes and musical scenes are both used to convey a point for most of the time, for the most part, whether it be 2 points clashing against each other or conveying the point that one person's really good at fighting. But when you strip down all the extra shit, like fight scenes, especially martial arts fight scenes and musical number scenes, don't differ too much in what they're trying to accomplish. So there's no reason why we couldn't.
Have a musical
I'm just saying we
episode?
should sing our combat phase. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Let's sing.
I approve. I now that I think about it, I feel like JoJo's is my favorite musical.
Oh god.
Why? It's not. That's not.
Yeah, I feel like every fight scene in a famous film or anything would benefit from being set to the Eurythmatics. No, what is it? The Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by what's their name?
Tainted Love?
That's why fight scenes are so good with proper music layered onto it.
Sweet dreams.
Eurythmics. Yeah, Veronique. Shout out to Veronique in the audience. She knew. The spelling and everything.
Thank you.
But yes, here we are on Uranium Fever, our tabletop role-playing game using my custom D100 system, X-Way Smart Fallout, as elites, and we're tonight the great Apocalyptic Americana digital tile set made by Pat for your own games.
Hey, that's my name.
And
My name.
here we are playing. We come back to Uranium Fever, where our characters are on an epic journey to gather up all the people they've met across the previous 2 seasons of the show and get them together for one big battle against the Enclave and their puppets. And last time, the group pursued an individual who could best be described as a sussy baka, a nightkin who had abducted an innocent person during a raid on the town of New Abolition, a town of emancipated slaves who are, putting together a new town in the wasteland and who the party helped out a while back and who are, eager to return the favor. Rainbow, what's going on?
Why?
Why what?
Why did you say that?
What? Sussy Baka? Yeah, no, I actually don't understand that.
I didn't catch that.
I think we need to turn
We're
Leon
not
and
gonna
off
let
again.
that go, huh? You just were not gonna let us have peace. Hearing that
No.
word more than once.
You know what?
That's you can't let things like that go.
Exactly.
Rainbow
and
is a woman of
slippery
conviction.
slope.
It'd not be said she's going to let something go.
Just
I mean, Rainbow,
ignore it.
I can say this. I'm a fan of that about you. You know why? Because I know you're
Why?
never going to let me go.
God.
I'm literally cringing.
Well, I'm doing my job.
Tonight on
So, the
Cringel
group
Side.
found themselves lured into an ambush where mercenaries tried to assassinate them and got assassinated in kind. There was a lot of wall banging and quite a few shots taken. Reminded me of college. And after all was said and done, the group found themselves in a bad sorts, but basically done with the fight as Izzy prepared to, execute this dude plunging attack style, as if though dropping upon the asylum demon. When a great horn resounded, and a cry of super mutants descending on this location was given as great boars still rampaged through the sunken bits of collapsed street and sewage all around the urban cliffside that is this area known as the Sinks. And I think that before we get going, there are 2 major ways that you can impact the flow of the game in Uranium Fever. One is by the chat button, you can give Dangerous to Go loans for 2,000 channel points. You type in the name of a character, hit enter, and they will gain an object or insight that'll help them out in that moment. Alternatively, if you scroll down to the About Me section and click the Money Honey button, you can donate directly to us in a way that will build the Wild Magic Surge Bar, which carries over to other games for other kinds of surges. In this game, it is a Wild Wasteland Moment Bar. And when it reaches $50, Wild Wasteland Moment pops, and crazy stuff happens. Last time Nightkin showed up. There weren't even going to be Nightkin in this game. All that said and done, I think that we, last time Roundabout played, right as Izzy was about to descend on this Merc with the SMG, the final standing foe, and I think that we come right back in as Izzy. Could you give me a plunging attack?
Sure. Oh my god.
Rorik, thank you for the lurk, and I too hope the stream goes well. May your night be pleasant.
That's
Thank
unlucky.
you. Oh wait, I should be wearing my suit. I'm sorry.
Alright, so Izzy,
I'm gonna psych out on that.
If you're overheating, it's fine either way, Pat. Alright, yeah, so for those of you unaware, when you roll a 90 or more on most rolls in ADA, you take a condition damage to your weapon. And with Pat's, with Rainbow's target being 90, and 96 will miss. So she's gonna re-roll it here by taking psychological damage, 3 psychological damage to her brain cage.
Well, okay, go again. Oh my god.
A 7-9 will be a hit. You descend upon the foe and you drive your Deathclaw gauntlets deep through his chest as you hear a sound that Christopher Lee once described as all the air being pushed out of a man's body as you deflate his lungs with a dagger to the back. And he sort of pitifully to the ground and is no more. And
do I go into the
Izzy,
hole?
Izzy, here's the thing, yeah, so you are declaw descending attack deep into this man's back at this trajectory. Give me a strength agility. Actually, first, roll me a luck roll.
A luck roll? Oh,
Give me that D10. Give me that D10.
Oh, I'm so good at luck rolls. Oh!
It's been said you're a lucky girl, and you are indeed. So
11.
You have a luck of 2, holy shit, yeah. Luckily, he crumples straight down, and you wind up landing right here. And yeah, this man is dead. Mage. There is tear gas filling the area that you and this woman you've just saved are in. There is a dead, pathetic skewered up on tainted rebar, great boar below you, and some stuff cluttering you to either direction. Do you do anything to, defend yourself against the effects of the tear gas and this woman? Or would you
I'm gonna run in with her in through here because I
would casually indicate to you the fact that you're here, right? And not being in the tear gas cloud is here.
Yes. However, there is something that went unlooted last round that I would very much like to loot.
All right. So Mage says. YOLO. YOLO.
I mean, I think. Did I loot the body last round, or I?
No, no. You went back in for it. You went back in for it. Presumably, Wanda at this time can get your own feet and Sagar over here, coughing a bit. And you right now, if you're not going to do anything to mitigate it, you are going to suffer from the effects of the tear gas grenade at the beginning of this little go round. And that'll be -4 psyche. So, do you do anything to... I mean, you are medically trained.
Right. Well, I do have this... I don't know if it's going to help me, but I do have, like, a ballistic cowl that I got the other day.
You do have
would that at all...
the ballistic leaf cowl
cover my face?
Could be used to cover your, the nose and stuff, and it's going to help a little, although it's more meant to, help you not get shot.
Right.
One of the big issues here is that the tear gas is still hitting your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have anything in your inventory, any plan that you concoct there to try and bypass that?
I must say, I don't know that I do. Aside from my own sleeves.
Well, give me Yeah, I think you fucking take 4 psyche damage.
Yeah, I think I take 4 psychic damage.
Yeah, alright, you're at 719. Okay, you get over here and you find the cream of the crop. It's got a little star next to it in your PipGal inventory, which is weird because this thing doesn't have a barcode on it and you don't have a scanner. But anyway, you've gotten the unique item known as the cream of the crop. Which I will now show to the players. While you're wielding it, you consider it at a +1 to tactics. So keep that in mind for any tactics rolls. And yeah, it deals a D4 psyche damage on hit, and targets reduced to 0 psyche by this weapon automatically cower. It's also just better damage-wise than a regular riding crop.
Yes. I needed a melee weapon. Excellent.
Yeah, she also has a 9mm SMG on her. But yeah,
than my existing riding crop, which I actually already had.
So Lance, you turn around and you see May just plunge out through the tear gas, like, you know, very much under its effects, tears streaming down, grabs the crop, and you can't help but notice there's an ammo box on the far side of these sandbags, but you've heard the announcement that, you know, it's the age of the super mutants, and your ass might not want to be out in the open. Hello, Panda Tai.
God, no, I don't.
Now, you are up in a raised position behind a wall, although, you know, maybe not the sturdiest of walls. This is sort of like a sodden chamber that was perhaps a sort of sitting room or whatever in an age long past. But there's more wall to the southern area, and there is the central area that doesn't seem to have any exterior windows where there's like the sandbags and the ammo. The tear gas is going to dissipate in, like, the turn after this, more or less, which we're out of turn order, strictly speaking, right now.
Gotcha.
Also, you hear a squealing, crying boar go as it just goes totally off the rails as it's dropped to negative psyche outside, just totally raging.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Those boars are a fucking problem.
Would it be possible to just like snag the ammo crate and like get to like the southern wall?
Yeah, so you want to cozy yourself up here?
Yeah.
This is gonna be your fucking Saving Private Ryan stand. Yeah. Right,
yeah, just like dig.
All right, so you pop a look into your goodie bag, and much like a kid looking at the Lunchables his mommy put in his pack, you are excited to find
guns and
Magnum
violence.
12 gauge and 9mm rounds. You're free to roll those yourself. Or actually, they auto rolled 9mm 12 gauge, auspicious, and 40.
No, that definitely didn't
No,
roll.
Wait a
never
second.
mind. Never mind. That didn't auto roll. Roll them yourself. Holy shit! That's just it took the front number, and then it didn't understand. It couldn't parse the rest, so it defaulted just grabbing it. But yeah, so you find some bullets. You post yourself up. You're free to ready any items or take shit out or put things anywhere you'd like. But as this happens, I would like to now just pull up to here and ask Charlie. So you've got to look at it. Maybe you've gathered some nicotine to dry for later. Over here at the nicotine wastes by the Big Boss sign, and you know that hostiles coming in south. Indeed, Panda, quite the vibe here with the blue volume, the blue collection, volume 4.
Well, it looks like it's time to skedaddle stealth up.
All right.
Oh, that's the primary. So we're gonna psych that one out. Take the 1 psychic damage. Do it again for a very nice 27.
All the players are still alive, Panda. All of the people who tried to assassinate them are either dead or unconscious. Some of the wildlife is also dead. All right, so you're about to just like straight up like kick a mound of dirt off of this and get it all over yourself when you like hold back, twist, and go down.
And yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way towards the people I came down here with, my folks and friends and loved ones.
All right, yeah. So all right. So you make your way over now. Important note here, because like time is flowing, you know, in a non-fixed rate, but how fast you move is important because shit's going down and boars are kind of rampaging. Oh, this one is presently eating a man alive. This was someone who was knocked unconscious by it because he was dropped straight to 0. And he's bitten, awakens, and screams like bloody murder as a chunk of his flesh is ripped off. He's like, ah! Ah! And the great boar does not give a shit. He's hungry, in fact. He's happy. He's like, He makes happy little squeals as he just rips out this man's shoulder. He writhes and cries out. Yeah. He's fucked. Charlie, and the path over has been destroyed, so how do you think Charlie would, like, mind this gap, as it were, in London town? Cause there's like broken bits of metal and shit. Would you say he, like, tactical rolls over there and clambers up? Is he gonna look for another point of ingress? He could climb over the boar corpse, presently skewered on most of the more dangerous rebar snares, to make this ascent. He could try and make some other approach, but those two would be, like, the nearest and cleanest paths.
I use my batarang grapple and swing over. No, I'm gonna just try to
Don't you actually have a fucking...
I don't think anything like that exists.
Someone got a grapple.
If anybody in this group would have one, though, it's you.
It would be fucking
real.
Charlie. Charlie is a
It'd be Charlie.
pre-war Chinese spy ghoul who has been acquiring cool shit. Yeah, give me a strength, acrobatics. Actually, no. This is basically blending, because the most important part here is that you are not getting detected by the boars, and you stated, like, your objective here is move quick. You move quick, and you enter up into, with several stealthy clambers, this area.
Ooh, you said like using my blending?
Yeah.
Alright, it's a primary, so I'll take a 3 on that. And
Julie Bunny. Oh, and let's hope that the cameras didn't get too off. But no, I did it exactly right. Beautiful and perfect. So, yeah, okay. Literally
That's
right
bad.
as we go through it. So you made it? Or you
No.
didn't? Oh, okay.
No.
The board
I'm
is
trying to
present-
see exactly how many degrees of failure this is. If I think, hold on. Actually, hold on. Would this count towards my super rat ability?
Yes. I would say this is an enclosed environment is the condition.
All right, what's the roll again? Blending and who?
Blending agility.
Okay. So blending, agility. Then plus 10 there. And dang. If I had activated the suit prior to this, I could do it, but nah, I don't make it.
All right, so this great boar does notice you. The other one is has suffered a psychotic break at 0 psyche. Is presently rampaged right off a cliff into the dirty water pool. So like you kind of like make a ruckus, and it takes a little bit longer, and you kind of trip over a box, but you otherwise get there. So you're up in here. You can move like towards Wanda or whatever the tear gas cloud is anticipating by now. So you can move into the next room or so. Felix. You are, like, down behind a counter. There's a great boar straight up eating a man, and it is the dawn of the age of the super mutants. And they are coming in hot and heavy from the south. You even feel, like, with your alertness, like, there might be somebody, like, I'm saying like a lot. The far side of this building, there might be someone popping up. Pompadour the Great. Excellent. Excellent. We are absolutely, who? You're gonna know who Pompadour is. You're gonna know. Yeah. So Felix, you remember what happened last time?
Oh my god.
Wait, is Max? Oh shit, has Max been trying to talk?
Wrong geek. I love that.
Max, you're muted.
I'm muted. I've been muted. I muted myself. I was muted on meets for reasons I am unaware of.
I've been watered by Rainbow.
I've been plagued by difficulties today. I was gonna make a margarita, but I have no lime.
Tragic. And I know you're a man who really loves a good amount of lime in his beverage.
You know what? Limes are great. I have a couple molding in the background that you can't see right now.
Why are you
Don't
molding
deserve to
them?
go out like that, Max.
I just buy
I
limes
hope we get
sometimes.
limes very soon.
I know. I have both George Clooney's and Dwayne The Rock Johnson's tequilas. And no limes to enjoy
Casamigo?
them with. Yeah, I love Casamigos.
Me too. I fucking love Casamigos. It's my favorite tequila in the world.
Oh, you're out.
All right, well, back to the matter at hand, though. I could talk about Casamigos for ages, and we will after the stream. I do remember what happened last time. A bunch of supermutants showed up. I got shot a bunch. I'm almost dead. It's great.
They're arriving from the south, and this is sort of your get ready for. This is sort of your I mean, you can either run, but that's not what anyone's doing, or you have just about the time to like get in a holdout position. You see that the rest of the party is held up in the central building that you guys overtook last time, and you are out here across this fallen gully of mud, slag, destroyed road, and a boar just straight up eating a man.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
I'm good. I'm going to not go to Boarland.
All right.
I'm instead going to rise up my shambling corpse self and run around up here.
Okay, so you're gonna get up off your ass and just make a run back around to this building.
Yeah.
All right, and just casual mention to everybody: if you have any healing items that you could quickly apply, you might consider them.
That's a casual mention to everyone. Fucking at me next time.
Well, hi, some people are in pretty fucked up states. I think only Mage is full. Everybody else is like close to halvesies or close to didsies.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I
right.
think I have
We
a
spent the
sim
entirety
pack.
of the last session hiding.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm gonna stim up.
so Mage, you running for a loot. Do you Mage and oh yeah, Rainbow, you finish you fall on this dude, you kill him. What does Izzy do after?
Yeah, Izzy is gonna like. She like just like Sparta kicks his like body off her like claws into the hole.
Mighty boots him. He if he wasn't dead and you hadn't already stabbed out all the air of him, he would go no. But he sort of silently makes that as he falls to the bottom of like a 3-meter pit.
I hear people coming below us, right?
So you hear south, southwest, southeast. Generally speaking, the bottom half of the map in sort of like a semicircle. 9, not 99, 9.
I was about to say, Jesus, I should use these more often.
Over here.
So from the south then. Okay. I don't see anything approaching at the moment.
What's your alertness?
Low 2.
No, not yet.
Okay.
And you all down in a ditch.
Yeah. So, here's what Izzy's gonna do.
Mhm.
Izzy is in fact going to approach the boar. Izzy runs over here,
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
and this boar is like rampaging, right? Like it's like going crazy.
It's like popping around. It's rolling around the mud, it's going. "Ah, ah." Its eyes are like absolutely like caked over with just like plaque and tears and like mistiness.
Izzy is gonna grab it by the tusks, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and walk over and like pull it over to this corner,
Okay.
and then basically kind of aim it up like down this corridor.
Okay.
And when she sees people approaching, she's just gonna yeet the rampaging boar at the like. She's gonna wait till they get like nice and close though. Like,
give me damn okay then, Izzy indeed. Izzy, give me a strength field craft. Additionally, you see how there's like some boards and stuff set up here. The great boar could potentially sneak under here, but if you don't do a good job on it, you will destroy this path in the process.
okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to double check. I think I might have. Do I have something that could be useful here?
Do you have anything? Do you have something zoological? I think you had some bonuses that helped you with horsey, didn't you?
Ooh.
No, I don't think I ever did get any sort of perks or anything. So what I do have is more animal feed. Like, would that be useful at all?
Yeah, I would say that if you're gonna do like the tank and spank, you're gonna like lure them in, like here's some feed, and like in its even in its battered state, it still is like food. So I'm gonna say that's an additional +10, so this is gonna be a +20 overall.
Cool.
Strength field craft +20 because you got something to bait them with.
Okay. And neither I know door kicker wouldn't apply here, but would forceful apply? No, that's jigging rolls. Never mind.
Yeah, that's getting something open.
Yeah. Okay, so field graph you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is basically just the bats +20 then, because I don't have anything in fieldcraft.
You're a
So
strong
strength,
girl.
yeah, strength bats +20. Oh, easily.
7, holy shit. You critically grab this boar by the horns, and it just sort of like whimpers and like eats as you force it here. You even artfully can choose to take it around and not collapse this if you'd like.
Yeah, please, yes.
Okay, so you've got the fucking boar ready. You're around the corner, and
Just holding it by the tusks, like standing on the side of it, like waiting for someone to come, basically.
All right, and
like,
are you gonna like inject any drugs or like call out for any medical aid?
I don't have any healing items, so no.
Winners don't do drugs, isn't that right, Izzy?
Correct. That is the easy
God,
motto.
oh wait, you literally used to say that all the time.
Correct.
She
That is
still
the
does.
easy motto.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you don't want my help then either.
I mean, like
I think-
bandages are okay.
Doesn't Mage have like the syringe healing gun?
I do have the syringe gun, and I would have actually loaded up some syringes in our downtime.
All right, but Mage, what do you? All right, so everybody's positioned more or less. Lance, you're in a corner, run through some bullets. Mage, you've looted up a riding crop. You can post up where you'd like.
Yeah.
Charlie, you know that there's hostiles approaching from the south. Generally speaking, where would you position yourself within the structure? Greg?
I think I'll position myself here-ish.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Issue is I can't see much from inside this room. I know they're coming from the south.
Yeah, you can step around a bit and like explore it a little.
Could I get some, like, Mage, do you have a step back?
I do have a stim pack.
Can you stab me, please?
I can stab you from a distance. Because I have a gun that shoots needles.
She point blank syringe guns you. Charlie really came up. Stim back?
Oh my god.
Yes! Stim pack!
Shot in the chest. Center mass.
Yeah. So,
But no, I actually do stim pack close range.
yeah, so plus
With the
9 and a med kit mage. A med kit use does take 1 minute. You've got about enough time for a single med kit use
Ooh!
on anyone before you think shit goes down.
All right, well, Charlie's right here. I think medkit actually first. And
I
then
don't need a med kit. The stem pack worked perfectly fine.
Oh.
You,
Oh,
you-
okay,
you did,
yeah.
you did see your friend Charlie had been shot.
What do you mean? Of course I saw Charlie got shot. Charlie's right here.
I mean, Lance.
Okay.
Yes, I'm hurt.
Where is Lance? I don't see in the place that I am.
He's in the bullet room. He's in bullet
Oh,
room.
he's in the
Yeah,
riding
you would have
crop
seen
room.
him here. He's in the corner.
Got it.
All right. So, and is there anything that anybody would rig up in terms of like traps or the like? Or
Yes.
Yeah. Ah.
I would like to, using the sort of wooden wall that I've done some shit to in the last session, and various bits of rubble around, form a blind.
Ah, nice. A firing blind.
Yes.
I have a question. I'm assuming you have no skill points in trapping.
Well, that's a presumption you're making, and I'm not sure I want to dignify it with a response. But
then,
what I
bitch, I'll
could
call
say
for
that I've never done anything in the entire survival tree in my entire life.
That's a filthy lie. He played a cook once.
That's a good point. Actually, no. Cook is under biological.
True.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we learned
mean,
that
otherwise
condoms
I
are the
wouldn't be
ultimate
party
storage
cook.
item. And he made gourmet items that were potato, potato, potato from 3 separate condoms, which in his reading of the rules meant it could be gourmet.
I hate
Potatoes
that.
3 ways: mashed, fried, and baked.
That's such a fucking max explanation of
All right. Felix, you've got time for this. I would say this is going to be an agility. This is going to be agility trapping plus 20.
All right.
healing
So
it.
agility plus 20. Got it. Wait, I have macros now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have macros?
You heal like 1 per, unless 5.
I just fail. I fail by like 1 degree.
Oof, you fail by 1 degree. You kind of try and like produce a firing blind, but then you break off a little bit too much wood, and you get the feeling like anybody who's paying attention is gonna feel like this hole. Let's say it's a firing, but it's not necessarily a blind. If you see what I'm saying.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
And oh, Greg, you made a fine roll. Might I ask what Charlie's cooking up? Oh,
The road classic. I stealth.
I stealth. Yeah. So you got yourself a little orifice prepared, and up there, Felix. Meanwhile, Charlie is hidden in the south and has found a good position for himself. And Izzy, you've got the boar by the tusks, and you hear stomping. And Charlie, you see something on the horizon. You see a great great updo, a pompadour even, and next to it something you've never seen, or you might have seen, but it is great. It is 3 great tentacly tongues, and it walks on. Are those 4 hands? Oh God! You could only describe this as a mythological creature of some sort.
Ew.
Maybe even
I
a
love
Sith.
those guys.
No. Why do you love them? What's wrong with you?
And along
They're
them,
neat.
you see a
Fucking hate centaurs.
A super mutant clad heavily as they move, clonking, chonk, a chonker, if you will. You would almost say that this is a whole mobile bunker. And they've got a sign on their chest that says "Great" and "Value" has been clipped off. And to the top of their helmet is like a done-up pompadour.
What a heckin' chonkerino.
It is Pompadour the Great. You hear a sound to the south, Izzy. There are other foes approaching, and it sounds like centaurs and super mutants are approaching, and people are giving out great and mighty and many battle cries as foes approach.
Wait, so how many of them are there? There's definitely more than the 3 that we're seeing on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Like a
Also,
lot.
before we get too deep into this, there's a notification on the Meets call that says the call will end in 3 minutes because free group calls have a limit of 1 hour.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Is that new?
It must be, because I've never seen this before.
It's funny as fuck. As if I would pay Google money for this. Okay. I'm gonna go make an OBS Ninja call and not dignify them at their out from under my ass extortion. Go fuck yourself, Google. All right.
Yeah, wait, the fuck? God, Google.
We literally used this last week. That's crazy.
No, yeah,
literally,
we've been
like
using this
today, I guess.
like 5 ever. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's literally today. That's new as of today because we did a meets.
When
Yeah,
is
last-
she?
Maybe not
As of
yesterday.
July 1st, apparently. Somebody
Bottom right corner, there's a little clock.
What if
No, that.
we just cheesed them?
Bottom
and,
right?
like
Oh shit! I see that.
started another call.
I mean, yeah, we can just send it.
I don't want to change
We
it.
could do that, but we'd have to do that
every
3 more
hour.
times.
I'm going to OBS Ninja. It's
Yeah.
nobody has OBS Ninja problems, right? Or do you? Does that-
I mean,
I don't know. I never
I
used
haven't
it.
used it yet. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a new experience for us as we enter this terrifying period, and everyone, please bear with us. I apologize sincerely for the technical delay.
Do I gotta download a thing?
No, it's just you just come to the Leland land.
Oh, okay.
To the wheel.
Welcome to
Alright, the
the
call's about to drop out in less than a minute.
Yeah. So I'm piecing this
Everything is
all
edible.
of that shit. All right, friends.
Hello.
Hello, not visible, user unknown.
Don't at me. I don't have my camera plugged in right now. I moved everything. Having my computer on this side is a little weird.
Am I here? Am I a poison?
You're poison.
All right. The way this is formatted, you look like a TikTok video.
Wow. No, I'm not gonna say that. Zoomers don't say bazinga.
It doesn't like my.
So here's a quick meme for everyone. What if you wanted to go to twitch.com, but Meat said free call is about to expire, you need to fucking pay us money.
Go to sleep.
Is that how you respond? You just be like, yeah, I'm taking a nap?
That's my response. I end my turn.
Do you lay any cards in the trap in the trap position?
Tonight is the night we all collectively decided to say fuck Google.
Fuck
Let's
Google
all
indeed.
let's all pour one out.
Thank you all for bearing with us during this unfortunate technical period.
Let's all raise a glass to fuck Google.
Hello.
All right, so that's everybody in.
Fuck Google.
Really quickly, I've heard. I heard Rainbow speak, right?
Have you heard me speak? Can you hear me speak?
Yeah, I'm hearing you speak.
Dope.
Hello.
That's Rainbow. I'm hearing her.
It took me a second to join because I forgot Discord was a thing and just started reading anything on my phone.
Awesome. All right, so we're all in. Wait, what the fuck? Rainbow left. Hold on. Shit.
I didn't leave. What?
Oh shit! Everybody who isn't. It's just cameras and unknown users, so I have no way of knowing who the unknown users are.
Ooh,
I don't know.
who might
Wild.
that be?
Yeah, it's it adds sort of like this sexy air of mystery. I think it's fine.
I like mystery.
I like sexy air.
I'm just imagining somebody just like absolutely whipping a can of compressed air after saying that.
That's what sexy air is. Just whip it.
Could we take our break a little early today? Is that all right?
Yeah, you mean like right now?
Maybe. I mean, would that be okay? Like.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I
Okay, right now?
gotta get shit fucked. I gotta get shit.
Yeah. While you fix stuff, if we could just take our break, is that okay?
Yeah. 10-minute break now is fine.
Okay. BRB.
Burb.
All right. Very sorry everyone for the technical inconveniences tonight. Wow. Yeah, we've been using meats and it's been fine, and then they just absolutely dicked us like that. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah. And that's a max. Oh, yes it is. I see you. Boop. Put you in a box. Tee. All right. Yep. The layout has been messed up most unfortunately. And I'm gonna scroll around here really quickly. Window. Fuck.
Where's that "you're looking submissive and breedable" meme from? Like, how do I just Google submissive and breedable? I want to send it to my GF.
Just DM me. It's me on the origin.
I mean, aside from basically half of the cast of this, who is obviously submissive and breedable, but just trying to find the original meme, you know?
It's from a tweet, I believe,
Yeah. I think that's the origin.
where someone was like, "Stop calling your homies something
Yeah,
instead
that's
call
what
them."
I gotta find. Oh, hey, look at that.
Pretty
That's
sure it came
fucking-
from the exact same place as Sussy Baka.
Ooh, wait! Oh my god, I found the perfect shirt for my GF.
No,
I'm totally gonna buy this order.
Veronique, you did a great job. In naming that follower character. Pompadour the Great is the leader of the super mutants in this engagement, and we can do this like before the break ends. If you guys want to roll initiative, I'm gonna say 9:30 is our return date.
Yes, our return date. Return by 9:30, or you're fucked. Brought to you by capitalism.
If you find yourself playing for the crowd instead of yourself, fucked.
I get that reference.
Wow, is that a JoJo's reference?
Was that a
Can't
Cyberpunk
just
2020
ask if
reference?
everything is
No,
a JoJo's
the reference to my music tastes, which just so happened to exactly coincide with the music they have in Cyberpunk 2020.
Wow. Well, yeah, all right. The break
Does me a
screen.
big thinkerino.
The people, of course, yeah. So 10-minute break. everyone bev up, drink up, wake
All
up.
the bevs I can use.
Maybe
Maybe
put on
I'll
a
go
little
get some more hummus and chips.
Yeah.
See, I would bev up, but I'm out of line.
Ooh, I have cake I could eat. My birthday was in June.
Yeah.
It is July,
June,
but
baby
I've
gang.
been keeping it in the freezer, so it is still good. I must, in the next 5 minutes, go collect my cake and bring it back here so that
Oh,
I can both have it and eat it as well.
So you only have 5 minutes to do all this stuff, and you've spent 2 of them
I have.
describing
How
how
long have I been stalling? I don't.
for easily 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
My
Cough, cough.
God.
All right. Yeah. So Pat, go grab the shit.
So I only
and
have 4
Max,
minutes.
if you got nothing you want to go get, then pop Felix on the turn tracker.
Oh, the turn trackier.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it looks like it's just gonna be me and you for a bit, viewers.
Listen, we
Oh, it's
here
great,
at Beetle
okay.
Shot stand a monologuing villainous.
Wow, what a great initiative.
So, did you get the Reposado?
I got the Blanco.
Oh, okay. The Reposado is by far my favorite.
I'll admit, I wasn't planning on grabbing it, but it was brought over by some people,
Ah,
and I really enjoyed it.
kind and thoughtful people.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it makes a very, very nice margarita, especially with the Pierre Ferrand.
Mm-hmm. You know, so I usually buy the Reposado, and I can honestly rarely ever bring it upon myself to mix it with anything.
That's fair.
Sometimes
I understand people who don't like mixing their liquors. I only mix my liquors.
It depends on the liquor for me. There's some like Epsilon tequila, Reposado with Nejo Blanco. Either way, I'm mixing it. I feel like it makes a great mojito, and I don't know, but it's something about the Reposado of the Casamigos in particular. I think it like in coffee in the morning was the only time I really ever mix it with something, and that's good on its own. But even that, like, I'd much rather just sip it in a glass and have a coffee on the side.
That is more power to you.
But yeah, it really varies from spirit to spirit for me.
Yeah, I'm not much of a straight spirit drinker, even for the stuff I really like. It's mostly just unpleasant. I'm too sensitive.
Mm. My dad has always drank it like that, and then whenever I drink with my dad, it always I just kind of got used to it. But nothing beats a nice good cocktail, really. I'm always surprised when I end up like when I always tell myself, well, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to like stand the taste of something straight up long enough to get drunk. But sure enough, I get there.
Yeah, I mean, good on you. It's been a day.
Yeah.
Highly turn. Alright. And how are we doing?
I like this song.
Still alive.
All right, is Rainbow back?
I'm gonna grill up some beef.
That sounds pretty good. What do you mean figuratively in that you're going to like blow up your enemies?
I'm always grilling up my enemies,
But sometimes you're growing up beef.
but now I would like some strips of beef grilled and seasoned to eat.
Very nice, yeah.
I think that'd be quite nice to have for myself.
Indeed.
I've earned it. No one can tell me differently.
Indeed. Is everybody who's still here on? I can go click Pat's initiative button.
I have the best initiative. I assume we're going from lowest to highest, right?
That'd be a good meme.
And oh yeah, she's always on that. Okay, yeah. And I can just click rainbows for her.
Oh, yeah, right. I was supposed to roll my initiative. Did you already do so for me?
I literally just hit the button as you were coming back in.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
How kind.
Dude.
Man, it is sweltering outside in spite of the rain.
Yo, for real, like that should not be legal.
Mm-hmm. Damn, global warming really be making this place like Florida. I can only imagine how
Oh my
Vulture feels
God.
right now.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Is it like living inside of a gelatinous cube down there?
You poor thing.
I just imagine you can like feel the air if you run too fast. Just
Oh yeah, no.
sprint and all of a sudden you're soaked.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna start running into, if you live where Vulture lives, some like air resistance that's way heavier than usual. Almost like you're swimming through the air.
Toxic.
No, what? I'm just speaking facts, my friend.
It's fine. Just
I'm pitying you for the
Fine.
pain you must endure to live where you live.
well, I mean, like we only had like a small thunderstorm come by the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I hear you have great beaches in the winter.
Yeah.
Go away.
Depart this realm.
I would
Don't
very
talk to
much
me.
rather not stay over long on the subject of Florida. So yes, I will go away.
Damn!
All right, so Rainbow is not back, but Lance, Lance, you are
She's only
gonna.
the
You're
person
in-
that deals the most damage to the party.
Your turn is coming up before any of that. So, Lance, you're here in the trenches, by which I mean up in, like, you've got, like, dirty, soggy, radioactive carpet beneath you. There's the sound of a boar eating a man alive, crunching the bone. He's died by now. He stopped making yelling noises.
Bunch.
And you fish through for your goodie bags, for all the bullets. There's now just a bullet box. You've got whatever you've got on you. You post up in this corner, and it is time for the siege, my friend. Almost reminds you of the Battle of Boulder City, except you don't have a whole bunch of C4 set up. So what's the play?
Yeah, I feel like
rough-
I totally did buy C4 before we left, but I was looking at my shopping notes and I don't think I did.
Do you have
Damn.
a rough idea of where they're coming from?
Yeah.
We can see them.
South.
I can't see.
So Lance, you don't presently have a line of sight, but you think they're coming from the south.
Okay. Well then, I really don't know what the architecture inside here looks like.
It's like there's like a brick wall to the west, but here it's like wood. There is some faded struts. There was once a floor above this that has since rotted away. There's like some very 50s wood panel wall. It looks like it's in a vintage family photograph.
Mhm.
Look at this photograph.
Look
I
at this
think-
graph.
So let's see. Go here. That's 4.
See, I'm gonna catch some flag for this, but here's why I like centaurs. In the Fallout games in which they exist, 3 in New Vegas, they are freaking baby time easy pants enemies.
I guess
Because they're
I'll just
slow
go
enough that you can just,
Oh,
they'll
no,
never
I
catch
can't.
up to you to
Shit.
do your melee. And they do the little spit attack, but the projectile moves so slowly you can dodge it.
It's also in the
It doesn't
original.
matter. All that pales
Fart.
because of the simple fact of one thing:
So
they're fucking ugly. They're as ugly
Well, they-
as Mirelurks, so they all deserve to die.
I mean, you just shoot them.
I
That's kind
find
of the
Mirelurk's
game.
quite attractive.
You see the
Exclusively for
face?
sexual reasons.
Yeah, so Lance, you come to the
think-
right.
I
Look,
think-
there's like a row of
yeah.
like rooms. You see this bedroom?
I'm-
The eastern wall is gone from it. Hi, we did get into Lance's turn just
Yeah.
because he goes before anything else in the combat. But actually, I
Sure.
guess.
Can I roll my tactics?
Yes. Oh shit. Yeah. No. Hold on. Do that. Pat, also do that.
Oh, I got 2.
Yeah.
Pat, your tactics plus 10. Okay. Yeah. So you got 2 degrees of success. Now in this game, you can roll your tactics before the battle begins, and you begin fuck
I
with the
guess
turn
I'll
order.
roll tactics.
So Mage gets 1 bump, and Rainbow gets 2 bumps. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that.
Pompadour goes down 2.
Okay, so we're bumping down Pompadour the Great twice to below Izzy.
Alright,
and
I'm
then
going
to
to-
below Charlie. And Pompadour's turn will be the turn of the Super Mutants.
Oh, then I'm going to move him below Felix.
Alright, so you guys have, through tactics, Izzy and Mage direct the party such that you totally outpace the Super Mutants, although the Centaurs will be going right after Lance. Lance, you have at least half actioned to move around. You come into this room, there's like a bed with just a frame and a crappy mattress. To the east, there is just like blown open, ness. And you see the slight suggestion of a Super Mutant over here to the east. You think if you move just a little bit further, you might get a line of sight.
East. Oh my fucking god! You're kidding, right? I think I have. Is that like enough to shoot at him?
You do have line of sight, although it is such an obscure angle, you will not get the normal plus 10 to shoot a Super Mutant.
That's fine. I
Right.
think I should be able to shoot him.
Yeah,
I-
so
it's-
Lance, you're like up against this faded redwood wall. There is what would be the projection of a room that just goes off into this washed out muddy gully. You raise your you raise your service
single.
rifle, single shot, and you plink home for a solid 7. And they take this hit to the shoulder. You see a lot of blowout, a lot of blood. They cry, "Raw!" And it seems like you fucked them up. Not quite bloodied, but still fucked up. Lance, that's the end of your movement?
Yeah, I think so.
You hear many long tongues go
Don't like this.
and and Izzy, we assume that you have like a readied up action, just loose the boar the moment you see a foe. The centaur comes around the corner, it rears up, it's like, and then you let go the boar, and its expression goes from, oh, I'm gonna spit all over you and make you a mutant, to, oh shit, I'm about to get fucked up, that thing has tusks and I got tongues. And the great boar, in its rage, just charges the first thing right in front of it. And it goes in hog wild, and tries to just give it a shunt, plus 20 on this 2-hit. And, hey, doesn't even need it. It fucking gives him the works. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
And knocks him over and begins just to like gore him in the fucking face. The response to the centaur is to get tentacly all over him. Comes out, grasps, and begins to choke out the boar. The boar squeals a bit. It looks like some violence is going on down here. Rock lobster, yeah. Presumably there's a rock lobster on like one arm. That's that centaur's turn. But the others begin to go and step up around. This one slides below this area and begins to sort of make a way up north. Now, Felix, let me fucking check and see if you see this shit.
I do see this shit.
They're like down. So this is gonna be a -10 shot due to cover, due to relative elevation and stuff in the way. but you could shoot at the centaur. Would you say that you'd had a? Would you have overwatched from your firing blind?
No.
Okay, then you don't. But you're aware of it, and it charges up. It's not aware of Lance at the moment, so it runs up to here, and it's kind of looking around. And Mage, you hear a whole lot of tongues flapping around, hot, meaty on the dirt. You hear a great boar go, "Arr!" And the centaur and the boar seem to be considering one another for a moment as the boar eats. Oh shit, you can't, huh? And more like boar Ragnarok. Yeah, so and finally, come on, roll 20. Yeah, boom. And by the way, the centaurs look like they have incredibly low psyche. Like, if you could do things to, like, spook them, you could startle them easy. And I would note, you have noticed that at least some of these guys had tear gas grenades. But yeah, this centaur is going to come right up, and they don't see Charlie, right? Charlie's too well hidden. They come up. Izzy, are you making any attempt to hide? Like, are you crouched?
I was just wrestling a boar. I don't think so.
Alright. The centaur comes up, sees you down there, and tries to spit on you.
Yeah, it hits me.
Fucking rude. That's assault.
Doesn't deal damage to me at all, I don't think.
Alright,
Doesn't matter.
everybody. Note, it is caustic, so your resistance will not assist you.
Okay, I still don't think I take damage from it.
Alright, but you do take
What?
4 rad pips. As the
Wow.
as your guard goes tick tick tick. Now if you have anything, you have rad res maybe from some stuff?
I do, yes.
Then you only take 2 rad pips. You just
Yeah.
pump yourself up to 7. So yeah, you gotta spit. You're like, what the fuck is that shit? You look around, the back of your armor outfit has like just like this goop, and it's like someone just hooked a huge loogie on you, and it's radioactive. You're like, yeah.
Ew.
Mage, it is your turn. What would you do from here in this little corner of yours?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish looting these bodies. I definitely know that somebody used tear gas earlier. So what's the deal with these dudes?
Yeah, give me a luck roll. And Veronique, Veronique, Pompadour got bullied in the turn order by the player's tactics. So Pompadour and their super mutants are going last.
That's 1d10, right? Or 20?
That's a D10. It's a D10.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your luck score?
My luck is pretty good. Let me look at it real quick. It's taking a second for it to load. Luck is 9.
Oh, sure. With a result of like fucking whatever that is. Yeah, you get like you find X2 tear gas grenades.
Excellent. All right.
So you've moved and looted. You have the rest of your movement, but that's your turn.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get, I think, no. I wanna be more, down. There's that south exit, so I'm popping up here.
All right, so you're here near Charlie. And you got a solid brick wall to your south. Okay, so you're right next to Charlie, but you're hidden. You see Pompadour the Great. It looks like Pompadour the Great, in addition to be very heavily armored, has like this huge like tank of some sort behind him, and has on one hand like a metal rectangle, maybe like a rocket launching kind of rectangle. Anyway, that's where you want to end your turn?
Yeah, I think that's where I am my turn.
Understood. Izzy, it is your turn. This thing hucked a loogie at you. The boar is goring that centaur. I'm going to say the boar acts on your turn and tries to tusk the centaur. They fail to tusk the centaur. It's your go.
Still can't see this HP bar, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. Roll 20 is being pretty slow on that, but you should be able to see it now.
Very good. Yep. Also, I cannot see the Pompadours either.
Oh, I suspect
Oh,
that
excuse me.
all of the new super mutant enemies don't have it then. Sorry, I'll fix that.
These regular super mutants do.
The thing is, they're not new. I made 3 new super mutant enemies between now and then.
Okay.
The new ones don't. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, How difficult is it to get up the side of the ravine?
It certainly isn't easy. There is some like stuff that might offer you a handhold here, although it could also slide. This is going to be a strength agility to, as part of your movement, just clamber up straight up this edge.
Well, I mean, that's the Izzy special.
All right.
When has Izzy not been known to do ridiculously overzealous acrobatic stunts just to do something? Literally never.
It's literally your calling card.
And she never fails.
Holy shit! So is you hop up like parkour, hardcore.
Yeah, Izzy
And-
like jumps on this wall and then jumps on this wall and then bounces off this wall onto like the little like grate thing here and then like just dashes like pushes herself off there and like Superman like charges with both gauntlets out at this centaur and just like dashes
This
for
particular
him.
space is like this, like the horizontal space. So where do you end your turn?
Right here. Oh, sorry, that's the horizontal space. I see.
Like,
Can I
this is
like
equivalent.
Can I like jump like with that like kind of acrobatic jump, kind of like slash through him and like land on the other side of him?
You know what? You did pretty well. That's multiple degrees of success. Yeah, sure. Fucking give me your slash attack.
Bet. Yeet.
Give me that spin attack. All right. A good night for the party rolling min damage for some reason.
True.
You're still a fucking melee wrecker though. So you slice at this thing's lower body as you stab in, tear out. Bits of bloated gut and misaligned intestine and an extra heart fall out as you just rip through this thing. You got 2 rending. It's got no armor. You look like you've got this thing almost bloodied. You fucked it up a bit. It's got blood and viscera spewing out. It's fucking squealing like a. And yeah, that's your turn. Charlie.
Marvelous noises. Great sound effect.
I, Charlie, would like to huck a Molotov at the Pompadour. The Great.
Oh shit!
I
All
have
right.
chuck 'em.
Yeah,
I have
chuck
the
'em.
chuck 'em, so yeah, I can definitely.
You got the
switch my
range on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is a long throw for not the strongest party member, but you specialize for this.
Yeah.
All right. Pump me that fucking attack.
Okie doke. Huh. Ah, fuck! What's with the 80s today?
Woo!
Oh, wow,
Shit.
is it 80s night? Wow, I gotta go get some fucking. I don't even know.
80s night. I need to wear more
Play
shiny
Fart,
jackets.
Crocus.
All right, so combat's not your main. So here's the thing: how many degrees of failure to get? Because that's how many D10s you're rolling. And weird question, but I'm assuming you're targeting like the 4th of Pompadour that's closest to you because he's a large creature.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm targeting his feet. I mean, I don't even know that matters at this point. Definitely gonna hit him. All right. Hold on, let me look at the damage thing for.
Yeah. Don't worry, because we're about to engage in the bullshit that is what happens when you miss with a thrown weapon in ADA. So who knows
It's
where
really
it
not
lines
that
up.
bad.
Yeah.
Half the time hitting the thing you meant to hit anyway.
Yeah, like as far as that like
As long as I
throwing
don't
at that
hit
guy's.
myself, I'm fine. I'm happy.
No, you can't. You literally can't. Like honestly, targeting him with it, either something good is gonna happen anyways, even though you failed, or it's just not gonna matter and it's not gonna affect anything. Probably.
You do break stealth when you take this action.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Wow,
Yeah,
true.
regular
Uncoited.
stuff.
I take you attempt to uncoif the pompadour, burn off his hairs.
Where the hell is?
It's just like marksman strength. I'm pretty
Oh, I
sure.
see it. It's
Yeah.
called an Ottawa cocktail.
Yeah,
All right.
Ottawa cocktail.
because that's what it's called in ADA because of the unique history of the Eastern Free States.
Amazing.
Fun fact:
Um,
they didn't want to join.
I don't see where it does the damage. I'm confused.
I can find it for you.
But just what I need to know right now for you to roll your d8s is just how many degrees of failure you got. So like, what's your strength plus marksmanship?
Oh, that's what it calls for. Okay,
Mhm.
my bad.
Okay.
30.
All right, so
1d4 and then 2d8 is what you need to roll.
Okay.
yeah,
So roll 3d10 first.
no, D8,
Three.
D8.
Sorry, d8. Sorry, my bad.
So yeah, and wait, is that wait? So that's only 3 degrees of failure. Target 30, result 89.
Oh, my bad. No, that's like 6 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Right?
So roll 2 more D8s. So okay, first result is up straight. Second result up to the right. Second result up to the right. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 brings it right back, and then the 8 brings it up and to the right. So fire breaks out right near the nicotine wastes. For those of you at home, guess how flammable that location is.
Not particularly.
I wouldn't think that it is, considering it's the nicotine. Maybe.
Circle 6, Lee.
All right.
I don't know if that hits him or not.
Circle
still.
6. Yeah, no, 6 meters. Congratulations, Greg. You still hit the target.
Grenades.
Grenades. They're very dangerous in this system.
Yeah.
All right, so the fire strikes and begins to hit a 6-meter circle, and yeah, just Rainbow. If you can tell him the damage again or whatever, and we can get that rolled, I can see what it is. And also, if you can tell me the incendiary quality.
Yeah, 7.
Okay, so he's very likely to pass.
So Greg, roll 1d4 and then 2d8.
All right. So here's the luck roll. He does not catch on fire. Pompadour the Great is not lit, but he does take some damage. I'm catching an echo myself.
Yeah, that my bad. My earbud died. I'm switching up.
All right, and
Give me a moment. I'll mute.
yeah, hey, Fangirl Review, and Fangirl Review is great. Check her out. And yeah, so fire explodes up across the wasteland. Very dead, very dry grass takes up, and I'm sorry, but this song just plays as you see this, as the camera wobbles, as it explodes. You feel your wind mine churning, Charlie. You hear the windmills of your mind. You are now manually vibing. So yeah, you burn him. You see he's got a lot of armor, but the fire heats the metal a bit, and you do get through to him, Charlie, for a spot of damage. And this area, it looks like it's about to, it looks like the fire could spread. Let's put it that way. I'm actually going to put the fire on the turn tracker at initiative 0. Charlie, that is a half-action throw. You have broken stealth. What course of action do you take?
I'll throw another fucking one.
Oh,
He just said, I'll fucking do it again.
Another one.
Another one.
fucking do it again.
Let's go!
Let's fucking go. All right. Pompadour the Great points at you and laughs. Oh, silly human. And then just this one, next one, the glass cracks across the fucking visor of his up-armored body.
It sends it sends his hairspray out, like his hair gel.
All right, let's see that damage. Let's see that fucking damage.
That's the what again? My fault. 3d8.
A D4 and 2D8.
Okay. Oh, come on!
No, it's okay. It's still incendiary.
Yeah, so
Because look at little fire.
he is still making his luck roll. Oh my god, if you fucking kill this guy by burning.
He's on fire, right?
No, a 10 is not a success.
I thought
Luck rolls, you're trying to reach a higher number. I know.
Well, then 6 would have lit him on fire earlier.
He has.
But it's incendiary 7.
He has 1 luck.
Ah, okay. Damn.
So
Damn.
the fire breaks across his face. You deal him some scorching damage. There's some broken glass near his visor. He wipes away. He screams at you. He is consumed by the fire and the flames, Charlie, as that warm air rises and blows upon the windmills of your mind. And Felix, it is your turn.
All right, here's a dumb question. Do I have a line on this guy?
The guy who is on the other side of a solid metal building from you? Wait, hold on. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Oh! Yeah, this one, it's because, so, like, his, like, head and his shoulders are above it. So, for a head and shoulders all in one, you're gonna be a flat +0. You're not getting benefit from his size. But you can...
Hell yeah. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Let's go.
Oh,
Do it.
a clean hit, and yeah, that's nice. That's an upper body hit against the Super Mutant. And yeah, that is it looks like most of the damage gets through. Looks like he's bloodied. You've hit a terrible blow to his chest. He's fucked up. All right, Felix, you aimed and shot him, assuming?
What?
You aimed and shot him, assuming?
Yeah, aimed and shot.
That's your turn. Pompadour the Great gives a great mighty charge, saying, "Take them! We're gonna grind their bones into hair gel." And
We're gonna grind their bones into hair gel!
And he kind of like takes up his fucking rocket, puts it over his
Rocket?
shoulder, and just gives it up. As Izzy, you hear a chemical rocket go off like, and Charlie and Mage, you see the jank rocket isn't aimed at you; it's aimed at the story above you.
Fuck.
Oh,
he's
shit.
bad though.
Oh shit! You see, it cooks off. It cooks off. You see the metal on the back of the rocket launcher warp a bit. You see it catch in the mechanism, push against it, and then shing, pop free. Like it just goes absolutely wild. And you see it go
Oh my God.
like a quick whirly-durly in the air as its destination is, I mean, round and round, and who's to care? But the rocket launcher is fucked. You can't use that anymore.
Well, that's positive. Question mark?
Yeah, so...
I desire those rockets.
I desire the rocket. Yeah, because you have a non-jank rocket launcher. 1, 2, 3,
Oh wait,
4,
actually
5,
though.
6, 2, 3, 1, fucking 7, fucking 4. Okay, it's the rocket, like, by some act of God, flies a bit further over you, and then explodes over the roof a good deal of the way from where you are, spooking the boar. You witness this, Felix, and you see a bit... Well, actually, you don't. You got a fucking firing hole angle. I forget. You don't see that much shit.
I'm like, wow, that sounded like a whole bunch of dramatic things happened over there. Unfortunately, I'm scoped in on the super mutant.
Yo, again? This song again, for real?
But why not though?
Because I'll kill myself if I hear it again.
What do you mean?
It's too many.
All right, hold on.
We're about to learn who the author of this is, and we're gonna start getting facts about the author of this music.
Oh
Eat 'em
God,
right
this is gonna be the new.
Okay, I'm skipping. All right. No Bobby Darin facts this day.
Wait, the original has lyrics?
Oh my God. All right, so Pompadour the Great is
You've
taking a
done it
shot,
now, Lee.
and he kind of whips out like what looks like a flamer nozzle of some sort. Is he? He kind of goes thud, thud, thud towards you, like his brain cage has been heat metalled from afar. You see bits of broken glass along his cheek near his eye, bleeding everywhere. Pompadour, little singed, but he's doing good. And he like levels the nozzle at you, and you feel like you're about to be a flambe. And yeah, the rest of the super mutants begin to make their go. This one comes around the corner and says, "Looks like Boar's back on the menu," as he swings a giant cleaver hewn of some stop signs and just scores an absolute crit against the boar, slamming straight into this thing's fucking ass and just absolutely like goring it off here. It is a terrible display. Yeah?
So he swings at me?
No.
Oh no,
at the
this is
boar.
the other guy first. My bad. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's going for the boar. You scored a critical. The boar is wounded in the ass, critically wounded in the ass. He's not going to be able to take much more of this. Then Yeah, I mean, Pompadour the Great is closed into, like, very short range of you and is pointing a flamethrower at you, clearly connected to a large tank on his back.
Oh, he's not trying to melee me? Okay.
No, he's just gonna try and fucking light you on fire.
Yeah, makes sense.
He seems like a heavy armor, heavy weapon kind of super mutant.
Makes sense.
This super mutant runs down the alley, doesn't give a fuck about this metal, like, connector bridge, just knocks it off in the midst of his sprint. It goes, ah, as the Bethesda physics engine causes it to glitch all over his chest, giving him 1 damage. And it goes bang before getting launched up onto this platform, clipping under some of the terrain. And he runs up to about this position, and Lance, he turns and sees you.
Is it really?
Yep.
Are you sure?
And
Go away.
well, I mean, they don't teach you that in school. And the super mutant steps a little bit closer, right? He can't quite get at you yet, but you know what he does? He whips out something that he's got wrapped around his forearm, and then gives a great cast of it. He tosses a weighted net at you, scoring a crit. Give me an agility, fat, just straight up, because he critted you.
Oh no.
Even with a +10. Yeah, Lance, you have been thudded into by a massive super mutant net. There's weighted, like, bits of rock and crete and shit as it just, like,
That's hot.
overtakes you.
Help.
Wait, is Rainbow the one who just said that's hot? Amazing.
Yes.
I mean,
You've taken over the mantle. Yeah, I can see the passing of the torch scene with you and Pat. All right, so the super mutant has tossed it, and yeah, you also see, Lance, that the dude who you shot at, normally he'd be shooting at you, but you've just gone down, so he kind of like advances along shimmy-ya's over here. Actually, he thinks, why don't I come around the building? It'll give me good cover. So, Felix, you see him come around to the place where you killed the other man. He kind of, like, comes up near the, this. He takes a look around, and, he looks like he's, take another half-action move. He's gonna get a little bit further up to the edge. The fire shreds across dead grass.
Wait,
and the fire.
can I get lit on fire?
The Pompadour the Great attacked with a rocket, moved. He does not have the action economy to let you on fire.
Okay. Cool.
Because I don't think that they're one of the enemies that gets 3 half actions. I don't think. I'm not going to play them that way for this encounter because that's not what I thought. But yeah, fire flares up and spreads. And it is Lancey Pookin's turn. Lancey Pookins, you have been netted, heavy weights attached to it. You have absolutely been captured. You feel like, you are also now on the menu alongside Boar if you can't get out of this somehow. Your gun's in your hand but pressed against your body awkwardly. You're on the ground. Heavy, putrid rope that you're realizing is perhaps made of some sort of sinew of meat rather than traditional fiber. In with some, like, ragged, dirty fabrics. Yeah. What are you doing, Lance?
So, like, how does one get out of this net? Like, I have a knife. Can I just start
You got a knife, you got a jimmy. Well, you had the gun in your hands, but now it's pressed against your body. You got a jimmy for it. Where would you say you keep your combat knife? Like the boot?
Probably more like on my
chest?
on my chest somewhere, yeah.
Alright, so that's pretty close. You gotta hook an arm back in. You gotta give me an agility plus 30. Oh, shit. Really? Thank you, Veronique, for that update. I will put us to tabletop RPGs. Sorry, I forget that sometimes. Oh, dear Lance. You get the knife out, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It is a full action turn. Lance, I will let you pitifully scoot 2 meters if you want to do the worm as you do this.
I worm.
You're scooting out. You're scooting out.
I worm.
You edit really fast. We should be in the tabletop RPG category. Thank you, Veronique, for the catch. Updating info. And yeah, so Lance, you're down, my boy, and it is a Centaur's turn. Centaur turns around, sees your booty wiggling away, and decides to give you a cheeky little spit to the rear. And
Ew!
Yeah, What's your upper body armor?
Gross.
Ultra?
Oh, sorry.
What's your upper body hardness?
It is upper body hardness is 5.
All right. So that's very good for you. You only take 3 damage. It's caustic, so it ignores your resistance, so you do take 3 damage. And also, it's dealing 4 rad pips. Even if you have rad resistance and only take 2, you're at 9 right now. So I believe that means you tick yourself up a rad point, my friend.
No.
Mutate! 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 Woo!
I don't think he's hitting that benchmark right now.
No.
Get a
How many-
tail!
How
Get a
many points do
tail!
you need again to mutate?
It's
And
in
cute
the
fluffy
Fallout
ears!
thing that I can't be arsed to check in. I don't have a side computer. But
Okay, I'll check.
It's related to your res. It's either double your
It's
res
res
or some
related.
shit like that. Yeah.
I think so.
I think it's
And-
just your is period, right? Anyways, doesn't matter.
So this
My res has gone up
This
since last time.
centaur tries to tentacle mouth the boar again and damages itself in its own confusion. And I'm gonna say it takes a D4 psyche as he like twists his 2 around. He's got 2 tongues. He's tongue-tied. He ties them into a bow. He takes 3 psyche. He has 3 psyche. The centaur is completely psychotically broken on the psychotically broken boar as the 2 just sort of like tumble into the super mutant that is knocked over in the process and then dive into even deeper water with a horrible splash and slapping of meat and goring on tusks and tongue. And,
Hey, can we never say tentacle mouth again, please?
I really regret to inform you that the centaur turns around and uses the proboscis hole attack on Izzy.
I don't like that either.
Alright, so Izzy, you're getting attached to melee. You do have auto parry if you wanna
I do.
So
So is that 47 hitting me?
it's a 47, target 55. That means only a single degree of success is coming against you.
Yeah, I parry it.
Perrier. So you do your turn to look at the Pompadour the Great. This centaur tries to fucking whip crack bull whip you in the fucking like legs, like leg sweep you, and you just stab it mid-air, perpendicular course. It's like and slides off you with a of blood as it pathetically wheels back up towards its body. That's a half action. I'm gonna say that it's decided it doesn't like being near you, and it's gonna break op range. Are you gonna spend half action for your next turn to op it?
Absolutely.
All right, it's breaking op range back up onto this little like plank that it can barely get its
Where
little
the fuck
hands
are you
around.
going?
Fuck you going? Yeah, you whip around and you Dio Brando this boy right in the fucking face. Actually, the upper body, but you know, semantics. Yeah, hit him. And 7, 8, 9, 10. You down at 0, gaming it as it collapses onto the wooden board and just takes out this makeshift bridge in the process. Clattering and breaking of wood accompanying that event.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the centaurs. All 3 of the centaurs in the combat have gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, this board kind of like does down to be like a downward bridge for you guys, and the rest of it is history, and that's all she wrote. And the windmill's turning your mind. I'm sorry, Greg. It's the shuffle feature. I'll play them in order next time. It is
It's too late. I'm already dead.
No, Greg! Everyone, press F in chat for Greg.
I just want everyone to know that
G in chat for Greg. G in chat for Greg. Yeah.
I'd just like everybody to know that this is definitely my stand name. Windmills of Your Mind.
Oh my God, Greg.
That's such a good stand
Amazing.
name.
Mage, it is presently your turn. What course of action would you take at this time?
So I'm going to start by shooting at the Pompadour for jacking my
All right.
skis and
Plus 10,
having the
large
best hair in the.
For
Yeah, oh
checking
my god, that is
skis.
a crit!
Yeah, so you whip it out, you get like, it goes like third person, suddenly you have a disembodied experience, almost like that one time in that cave, but you can see like a cinematic camera of yourself, it's like you holding the gun, kind of wobbling a little, and then it's Pompadour the Great, and then it's the bullet flying out of the fucking 10mm SMG, and it's whizzing, and it strikes him right in the fucking chest, and you critically wound his upper body. Roll me an extra D8.
Okay.
As
Well,
you hear
shit.
a cinematic sound. All right, now he's got some good armor, but you managed to find a little crack in it.
Yeah.
And,
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and so. Okay, 4. Okay. So 14. And
I was not expecting to just fire a gun. I had some other plans, but this works.
yeah, you deal an incredible amount of damage to Pompadour the Great. He seems like he's pretty fucked up.
Pompadour not feeling so great.
And for the remainder of my turn, I would like to declare, Hey, Izzy! Finish him!
Amazing. Now,
Are you within range to do so?
now
I mean, I can use a ranged attack.
Pompadour the average. Well, Pompadour actually does have a bit more stopping him. You get like 2 more health. But yeah, you still fuck him up a bit. They're bloodied. Yeah. So, Mage, that's your turn. You give. I believe you can trade with command half action for half action. That being said, Izzy, you are 4.
Yeah, no, so I
not
gave
2
Izzy
meters.
my next half action, basically.
So Izzy, you
I'm aware. Can I interpret finish him as shoot a gun at him?
Yeah. If you want to fucking whip out a. Do you have a gun in hand?
Mm,
You can quick draw as a free action, right? You have quick draw. Right?
yes. Yeah, I do have quick draw.
No.
Yeah.
You draw the gun as a.
I also believe I believe specifically we stated that the there was no quality for it, but that the gauntlets don't need to be unequipped.
Yeah, no, they are. You don't need to swap them out.
Uh-huh.
You keep your gauntlets on. They are gauntlets. You whip out your gun. You have it in your hand. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah. What is the bonus for being point blank for range?
Plus
It's
30?
30? Okay.
Or plus 4. I think it's plus 30.
Okay. I also thought it was plus 30. I was just double checking. Okay, so plus 30 on this. Don't hit still. How much psych? I'll psych that out. Can I psych it out on somebody else's turn?
Yeah. It's as one you're willing to.
Ooh.
Oh shit! All right, 4 psyche damage. You are 5 vitality, 3 psyche. Izzy's mental and physical health are racing to the bottom here, and she's shaking.
I have to cuddle her.
And
I don't crit.
I'll
But...
let you take the first damage roll.
Okay.
Because the first one that got rolled. Okay, so wait, this is a plasma weapon, right? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
All right. So the thing about the bunkas is they have a lot of armor, but plasma's piercing is P. It just means they ignore armor. So
It says PP.
P for Pompadour.
It does say
Or-
PB, right?
Wow, very mature chat here.
I feel Lee made that intentionally.
Haha, PB.
That strikes me as something Lee would do very intentionally.
All right, yeah, you fuck him up, Rainbow. Pompadour the Great is still
Oh, he
standing.
lived!
He is, in fact,
Vaughn,
the
it's
boy
your
who
turn
lived.
now.
Yeah,
It is my
It now
turn.
goes into Izzy's turn, so I don't know how long he's gonna live, but you know.
Man, I wanted to do something cool, though.
True.
Oh, cool.
Do your stand. Windmill of the Mines him.
See, Izzy would never just leave and like she would always finish him, right? So I am gonna finish him. But what I really wanted to do was go
Right.
get down into all this business. But
What?
Izzy's
You want to get into the
half-action-
fucking mud pit? The mud wrestling?
half action steps forward. Yeah, I mean, kind of. And
You have to do it with your hands.
half action attacks.
All right. You swing.
Just barely hit, but I do hit.
You barely hit. You're gonna get through the hardness. You're gonna kill him. He's dead. You fucking stab up into his chest and you make him dead. And you feel that you're like, huh, these are tough cookies to crack. And
Izzy goes, Pompadour? More like Pompabour.
and you have the
No,
remainder
like
of your
you
turn's
detach,
movement.
like
Yes.
out. I'm done.
So, I go another 10 meters this way, right? Actually, can I be like here and not be in the fire?
Well, concrete not known to burn. Although there is like bits of dead grass between. I don't think you'll be on fire. Is there? I don't know why you want to be here, but you're here.
So I go 14 meters that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I go. Wait, sorry, not that far. My bad.
Oh wait, you're trying to
go,
cowabunga this, aren't you?
Kind of, yeah. I go 10 this way, and then another 22 this way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. Can I like basically start running and then on my next turn like jump?
Yes. Yeah.
And use the continue like
Yeah. You'll get a
yeah.
bonus to this. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
is he just barreling for it to fucking hop into the fucking mud wrestling contest here?
She's about to plunging attack. Yes.
It is Charlie's turn. Charlie. It seems like the foes over here are looking pretty fucked up. You do hear action to the east, however. You do hear something doing a thudded worm, maybe coming from this hallway, and also the sound of collapse in the northeast of the building.
So this dude on the floor, what's his MO?
Which guy? Oh, him? He is a super mutant. He looks like one of the regular super mutants who's got like a very shitty large gun and like a big thing to hit people with. He seems like yet another super mutant. He is prone, which would help him against getting shot from range. Although he didn't choose to be prone, he got knocked over. It seemed like he was charging with the rest of the attack.
But I'm also up on a level higher than him, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have height on him.
I'm gonna fire at him with the laser rifle.
Alright, range, aim and shoot, or just a popping shot?
Popping a shot.
Popping a shot.
Ah!
Oof. You hear tick as a filament burns out in the laser rifle, damaging it by one condition.
You got this fixed, Jesus.
I know. Oh, God. The dice gods have been cruel. Lots of min damage for the party, lots of con dam. So that's your first half action. The good news is you can pop a second shot. You pull the trigger, like, tick, and you're like, fuck. A little smoke comes out.
I'll shoot him again. He's a punk ass. I think with close range
From within 300 meters, yeah. You hit him.
And also him being big.
Yeah. You only need the 10 up of being half range, so everything else comes out in the wash. You hit. Yeah, deal 6 damage. You fucking sear his size. Your laser goes across his belly. It's a half hit. It like cuts across his abs. He goes and does like an involuntary crunch. So you started him on a good ab workout. Felix, it is your turn.
Me. All right, so I got a target-rich environment, as the kids say.
Yes.
Here's a really dumb question. Based on this line I'm about to draw, could I shoot through?
That man is standing on top. Oh, you mean down?
Not that man.
Again,
Look at the line I'm drawing.
The Z level drop is going to make it difficult. It's not impossible if you have 2 stopping left after you go through, which you will in the Centaur. They have no stopping. You'll roll a luck for it.
I mean, no is an acceptable answer, but I'm just wondering, I have a line, can I shoot through both of them? If not, I will gladly shoot just one person.
I mean, hey, that is how ADA's supposed to work. I'm gonna say the incline does work out, but it's just a -10 due to their cover, and if you hit, I'll let you roll a luck to see if the bullet goes through to him.
Let's do it. That's a hit, even with the -10. Oh, the damage doesn't do shit though.
Yeah, so you plink into the Centaur, and it's like, it seems a bit hurt by that. For its feelings. Also, Lance, I don't think you should be at 5 pips, right? You'd be at like, oh yeah, no, you're at 9. Put yourself to the new pips. I can't. For some reason,
I can roll the luck if you want me to, but I think at this point it's more or less it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it tinks off the super unit. It doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
It is Pompadour the Great's turn. You do hear the sounds of an additional combatant reaching the stage.
Sounds about right.
I
knew this would happen.
As Izzy, you see another super mutant bunka walk up here in this, like, you know, sort of destroyed bit of building of some sort.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Yeah, and they are going to just sort of, you know, very blindly, not even bothering to acquire a target, let off 30 rounds from their minigun going... Not particularly hitting anything, but fucking up the southern 3 rooms full of bullet holes. Lance, you hear shot after shot after shot from, like, heavy fire to your south. The particle board and shit that is between these rooms is absolutely getting punctured.
Thank God I'm lying on the floor because I'm tied up.
Yep. And you see, like, bits of, like, mattress filling go... And, like, of course, nice little white caked expulsions of asbestos powder powdering the floors and rooms as well. A little bit dabbing you on the face.
That won't give me cancer. I'm fine.
Yeah. And that's more or less that doofus's turn. This super mutant is going to stand up and, you know, with gun in hand, try and shoot their super mutant slug tosser at Charlie. And the slug tosser, so Charlie, how you feeling?
Oh no.
How's the stopping on your upper body these days, old boy?
You can't just ask him that.
How's it feeling? Greg?
Someone is muted. I don't know if it's Greg, but
Ah, yes, I am. Well, old friend, the stopping on my upper body is 3.
Okay, so you take care of his rip. That's good. There's still 17 damage coming at you after you control for the fact that it is a crit. Also, you now have a wounded upper body, which gives you some agility and strength deficits that we can handle if you don't immediately get surgery after this battle like normally happens.
Wait, stopping 3? Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Because it gets through
Doesn't it?
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
2
dying.
pen, 1 rip, yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm fucking dying.
And you get the little the crit thing.
What's your res?
Wait, oh
0.
my god, are you...
His
Your res
is
can't be
no.
0. It literally can't be 0.
His res
yeah,
is,
you have one.
his res is 3. Well, so it's 17.
Minus 3, it's 14.
Right, so 17 minus 3, yeah. Oh, no, up at 1 gaming moment. As mage, you see a bit of Charlie's body get chunked out and, like, spurt out behind him. It looks like some bone is not the way it is supposed to be. Charlie, you're in searing pain, but you are alive. And there's just a lot less of you in you than there was before this turn.
That's drastic.
Yep,
Good thing you're right next to me.
Yep, it is, you know, the other super mutants go. That dude stood up and done his thing. Captain Carrion, thank you for the bits of blood.
Woo!
This super mutant is gonna climb up in here and say, "You're not getting away from me. You're a fine catch." And just sort of like come up here, like clawing his way up here, trying to come after you. He's trying to like stoop down into the building. He punctures the roof with his head. And he's kind of like groping at you, like unable to fully see you, as like shards stab at his neck, and he tries to just fucking grab you. Oh shit, Lance.
I don't.
Lance,
Roll. Do I get
Lance,
grabbed?
roll me an agility. He's blind. Roll me an agility to fucking try and. Oh my god! You do a special tactical roll into the fucking hallway despite being netted to get away from the super mutant. You're rolling out. You've been spooked though. You've been spooked, my boy.
Very spoopy.
And in the struggle, you don't choose what way you go. You roll a little bit further south. And this super mutant is going to turn north. You have, of course, given away your blind when you started firing, Max. And this super mutant is going to pick up a massive bit of asphalt, aim, and whoa, big fucking rock at you. Trying to arc it over the fucking building between you and it.
that would be a very impressive trajectory, because angles, he would have to go, that would be like, wow. I mean, I'm dead.
All right. So now here's the thing.
Farewell.
This is a wall bang. This is a wall bang because it is crushing the wooden building under it as it descends upon you. Also, wait a minute. His range is 30 meters. How far are you?
Oh, way farther than that.
Suck a dick.
Well, the thing is, it's the modifiers aren't heavy enough to make a 32 miss a 70 target number.
You know what? All I want you to know
Wait.
is that I'm deeply disappointed.
Wait. Isn't it like minus 20 for the first time you're past, like we once past the range, right? And then it's like, once you go like past the range again or something, it's like even worse than that.
I thought it was minus 10 per mark, but if it's minus 20, then it will miss him.
I can go double check if you want.
I would really appreciate that because this is the difference between Felix having a very bad time and Felix saying "ha, suck a dick."
Yeah, I'll double check.
That's a good point. And, you know, I know which one I would like to do.
Yeah, but it's idle curiosity. What is the hardness on your upper body, Mr. Bennett?
The hardness of my upper body, Mr. Andrew Smith, is a whopping 2. Actually, hardness is 3.
Very fucking nice. That would take the pen. That would take the rip. That'll shave 1 off the incoming damage. Your res is of course a mighty and respectable 3. So 3. And
What if we
then,
treat this attack
assuming-
as if it was radioactive, so that my doubled resistance for rads applies?
Oh my god, no.
Uh-huh.
The established 4 of because we've established earlier that wooden walls have 4 armor. Failing and flailing. Thank you for the dangers to go alone for Felix. Felix, I calculated out you'd be down at 0 gaming.
Wait, folks, I think we're out last here.
But unless it turns out you get missed entirely,
Probably,
thanks to failing and flailing.
She's all.
Is it-
Your
Pat,
audio
being
is
garbled
just
for anybody else?
dying, Pat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes any background stuff if you can, Pat. Yeah, so either Felix is up at 1 gaming, or he is very lucky boy.
Hitting
Well,
things
let's
like
say
that.
falling,
Here we
flailing. King. Chad.
I feel like Felix is more of a, and I really hate to say this, Sigma.
No.
So, if it's within the range of the weapon, it's plus 2 effect. Within half again. So, the
45.
range plus half the range is minus 10, and then for each half beyond that, minus 20.
Okay, so if all right, so that
So
kicks
what
in
is
at 45
how
meters
far
and
is
then
it?
goes again at 60.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's only
Yeah.
minus 10 for that shot.
Okay.
It hits. Felix, you are damn near crushed, but for a support beam that holds up for just long enough of a second to divert the pinball from Goombaing onto your head, and instead crushing your arm with terrible pain. You have 1, that because of the dangers to go alone, I calculated out you would have been 0 with the armor
Sure,
of the
my
wall.
fault.
Wall fully
My God.
destroyed. It's all good. Sometimes you just need
I see the I-beam that was holding up the ceiling that has saved my life, and I look at it and it's F&F Industries.
Yes, that's what it says. Definitely.
Yeah, so shit's crashing down. That is the age and turn of the super mutants, I believe. So the fire rises, and as the fire rises, Lance, you got your knife in hand. You're in the hallway. I'm gonna say this is just a melee attack with your fucking knife.
Okay, because that's gonna be better. Oh, that is fucked. I think it's just a target number 30. That doesn't look like a 30.
Describe to me describe to me how Lance attempts to position himself to, like, you know, do this. Knife in hand, rope all around, bits of cinder block tied to it to stop it.
He definitely like
I'll put it
tries to get his knife in his hand to just like kind of like cut from his chest like outwards in like a weird outward motion, but it just gets stuck on his fucking gun. It's just in between him.
It's stuck on the fucking gun. All right, so that's your first half action. You have damaged the rope a little, so it'll be +10 to future attempts. Do you want to just spam again? I won't count this as a consecutive action attack. I will see if you're really crafting with your knife.
I'm crafting with my knife. I think that works.
You, as if though stabbing up out of a chrysalis to like shear it out and emerge a beautiful new butterfly, you rip apart the rope and announce to the world that you are now once more.
I'm a pretty Lancefly.
A pretty
Lancefly.
A Lance of France. All right. That's Lance's turn. That's double half actions. You're on the floor. Get on the floor, do the dinosaur, as the centaur's moves begin.
Help.
I have rejoined.
That's
The Spitty Boy's coming.
Sideways.
Greg, I often steal your post, by the way. Kicking the door, rocking the 4-4. Everyone do the dinosaur.
Yo, that's an ancient shit post of mine.
It's golden content. That's evergreen content.
Thank you.
Truly.
This centaur is kind of like scented onto like a potential foe by this super mutant who kind of points north and says like, you know, meat. And now, Felix, roll me a luck to just see if the boar is going to pick a fight with the centaur or let him go.
Me?
Yeah, Max. And
Okay, yeah.
I will now try and endeavor to fix the cameras in some way.
So
shape,
7 plus my luck is
You're
a 22.
sideways.
Yes.
What was that, Max?
That's equal to a 22.
As equal to a 22. Okay. So, holy shit, what's your luck right now?
It's
Like
15.
plus 15, right? Yeah. Fucking bad.
I literally have the highest possible luck in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put
Wait, do you need me to not be sideways? Because I can not be sideways.
I'm just trying to fucking get you and put you in again, so just don't do anything that would cause you to not be where you are on the screen right now. Is there a way to rotate you? I don't think there's a way to rotate you.
I can flip. I can.
Can you just turn your camera? Yeah, you just turn your phone or whatever.
I can turn my phone. You want me to do that?
That would be appreciated.
Okay. It is not going to be charging then, and it will also be this cut.
Okay, well that actually didn't really change. Comrade Cannon, we are using my own custom system. Thank you, Rainbow. You got Speaker Fallout for a lot of the stuff we're using. Wait, so Pat, is your phone gonna like die in the middle of this because of that?
Nope.
Okay.
Probably not.
Yeah, the camera situation I just fucked. I'm sorry, guys. Everything has gone wrong, and I have no solutions. Thank you for everything, though. So that is the centaur's turn, and centaur decides to go pick a fight with the boar as it knocks aside a broken car towards the boar, knocks into some rock over the gored body of the mercenary, and the boar getting hit by it, comes up and locks tusks with the centaur's tentacles as the fucking like monsters the enemy brought attack the fucking creatures in the fucking gully more than they do the other shit. Gets a fucking crit with his tusks. Holy shit. Fucking him up. Centaur's feeling really bad about this, yeah. That oinker's going poinkers. Alright. That's a centaur. This centaur gets down there with a hog. That centaur's out for the count. Mage, it is your turn. You got the riding crop in hand. You got the SMG in the other hand. And you hear a fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a new California man. From the hallway.
Wow.
That's a very good nose.
Alright, so I think, honestly, what I have to do is my goddamn job. I drop the riding crop, drop the gun, they're all on the floor, and I pull out a stim pack from my sack and just jab Charlie in the chest with it.
Carl, you feel your blood fucking pumping as this is like the second or third one of these you had today. So, +9. Up at 10. I will note, you feel your whole body like pain with the movement because you still have a wounded upper body fucking you up a bit. Which we will explore the ramifications of if we have to, but I don't tend to apply mid-encounter because that's annoying to track. So Mage, dropping is a free action. Roll me a luck. But other than that, actually no, you drew, you used. I think that's your turn.
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
You don't have
too.
quick draw. All right.
Push it. I was gonna roll that luck if you wanted me to, but I don't think I have that option, that luxury.
No, do roll the luck because it's whether or not your gun goes off when you drop it on the floor.
Oh, never mind. No, I have a 9.
No, it's good. Izzy's
That's
turn. So Izzy,
My turn.
Izzy has done a whole like landing strip run up, blazing fires rising behind her. She sees the hog and the centaur going at it, the super mutant popping with the slugger. Give me a strength agility plus 30 as you just absolutely fucking cannonball into this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Comrade Cannon, interestingly, it is kind of. Hadn't played the 2d20 system until, like, super recently with the Conan game. I know that they've put out a 2d20 Fallout one now. But there are degrees of success. You get way more degrees of success in added than you do in the 2d20, though. So if you hear, like, 4 or 5 degrees of success, that's not nearly as good as that would be in one of those games where it's like, holy shit, you just blown them away.
No.
Oh no! So you die. Okay, you're plunging attack the super mutant. I thought you were hopping into the mud fight.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I want to kill the super mutant for sure.
All right, you hop down on him.
I will. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm just wondering whether I'm gonna use a Moxie or if I'm gonna.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing: you got 3 psyche, so you are so close to psychotic break. That's a 50-50 odds on a psychotic break.
So if I roll with if I psych it out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I roll more psyche. Can I like retroactively take back that psych out and use a Moxie, or do I have to make the decision now?
You lock in when you choose to psych out.
Okay.
Want to spend a Moxie? I mean, you're a brave person. You get Moxie sometimes.
Oof. You know what? Fuck it. Sure, I'll spend a Moxie.
All right, give us that Lee roll.
Yeah. Okay, please don't fail. Nice. Okay.
All right, yeah,
Min damage though.
We again take the first damage roll rolled because we recognize that's just a fluke of the macros.
Can I also add something on top of this?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I say that like Izzy like not only jumps and attacks this guy, but like also like latches onto him?
Yeah, you're on his fucking back. You stabbed into both of his shoulders, blood pooling everywhere. He's really fucked up and low health, but he's not dead. You are riding the lightning.
So
that's your full fucking turn.
Here's what I would like to do additionally.
Mm-hmm.
So like, can I try to like steer him into this mess?
Give me a charisma. Give me a charisma fieldcraft because it's like riding a horse.
Charisma. Okay, charisma fieldcraft. Well, I once again do not have any fieldcraft, so I will just roll bats.
That's an 11, right?
Yeah,
that's 2 degrees of success on it. You managed to wheel him around. You managed to get the sense of like a tap here, get you there. And you ride him down to the mud fight as it's just a giant boar on top of centaur and a super mutant atop it, and you are all splish splash. You were taking a bath.
Izzy's just yeeing so hard.
Charlie, it is your turn. What are you gonna do? You're feeling a little bit more mortal than you were, 10 seconds ago.
You just hear across the way, like, Izzy, like,
yeah, I'm gonna pop around this corner. I don't think any of my items can do anything for this condition damage, can I? I mean, I just have bandages.
For the fact that your rifle's a bit fucked up?
No, my chest.
No, the only way to fix those is surgery.
Okay.
Which is not a combat thing, yeah.
Yeah. So for now, then, I'm gonna. All right, let's see. Poop. I'd like to collect the tear gas from these fellows.
So these are the people that Mage looted for 2 tear gas grenades either.
Dang.
Or
All right,
earlier.
never mind then. Then I guess. All right, hold on. Let me make sure my movement can support this for a second. All right.
16 meters?
Yeah, I've got more than that. So I'm gonna actually. Okay. So
Oh, sorry, I realized I was muted. Sorry, you could totally grab the tear gas grenades that I have. They're at the top of my bag, and I just opened it to show you the syringe that I stuck into you.
no, it's quite all right. What I'm gonna do here is come to this window, fire a shot at the super mutant, and then go into cover.
Alright. So yeah, you come up to the window, you see a big fucking super mutant across the way, looking north towards Charlie, and near the for Felix. You get a crit. You get a fucking crit. Right?
Yeah, that is.
Roll me an extra d12. See, you get critted, but you crit on, so... Yeah, and that... he explodes into a fucking hail of meat and blood, Charlie, as you just fuck him up all the way. Destroyed. Deleted. You just see, like... and what gun were you using?
The laser rifle.
Oh, just kidding. No, he ashes. He just goes... You see him fully disintegrate a rifle from the north, Max. Just... ashed away. His final expression, one of confusion, woe, and agony. And Charlie, that's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Felix, what course of action would you like to take at this time, sir?
Well. I am somewhat crushed. I'm going to do a little quick scoochy peek to see what's around the corner. Scooch. Nothing for me to fuck with. Alright, so what I'm going to do is extricate myself from the rubble.
Uh-huh.
And then probably, quietly weep.
Alright, but you're gonna stay right here otherwise.
Maybe not right there. That seems kind of ill thought out.
The structure
Maybe I'll go to this corner.
Alright, we are back around this type of shoot mutant's turn again? Really? That's crazy. Alright. This dude's gonna try and, like, in the pit, so, like, minus 20 to this, because you're on his back and shit. Try and knock you off with a fucking cleaver. Izzy.
Okay.
Can
I parry?
Yeah, you can parry.
Hell yeah.
That's like 2 degrees of success that you're coming up against.
Yeet.
And, yeah, you don't manage to get any degrees of success on the parry.
Oh, but you have a plus 10 because of the size?
No, it's not an
It's
attack.
not a hit, it's a parry, yeah.
Yeah.
And even with 1 degree of success, she wouldn't overcome a 2 degree attack. Yeah, so you, what is... Oh, fuck.
Where does that hit me?
It strikes you in the lower body. What's your hardness?
Lower body 5. 5
Okay.
res. So
So you wipe it out and then have 1 against the damage. So that's 9 incoming. 5 res means 4 damage.
I'm up at 1.
Up at 1 gaming.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Alright. I swear to God, someone couldn't design a game to do this much up at 1 gaming if they, like, had, like, an intermediary knowledge of math. But my complete ignorance of math has really let me make something beautiful here. Alright. Yeah, you're doing alright. So that's what he does. That knocks you off in the process. You're, like, down in the mud with him. And he kind of, like, he's going to break op range of you because he's trying to fall back. You want to attack him? It's going to be a minus 20 to hit him and not the others.
Aren't I, like, riding him? Oh, so that knocks me off, is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's what he was trying to do, was knock you off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely hit him. Yeet.
Oh, fucking right. You cut him down as he makes his egress, and his blood falls all over them, and the centaur wiggles their tongues around, the great boar tusks about.
Damn, I wanted to do something cool. Wait, no, never. You know, how far was he gonna move? How far can he move?
You're just trying.
You know what? Whatever.
I
I hit him. It's fine.
Alright, I'm sorry, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so the Super Mutant Bunka has a vague sense that somebody to the northwest of them is, like, behind this wall. And they are going to spin up the minigun again and fire in that direction. So Charlie, bullets are whizzing over your head and through the wall near you. You can either stay where you are or crouch in reaction for 4 psyche damage or 1 psyche damage. Great.
I will crouch.
Alright. Put 1 psyche damage
He
on
said
yourself.
he'll catch.
Yeah, the bullet hole is beginning to fuck shit up. The integrity of the walls around here is beginning to get bad. And thankfully you are not hit where you are, but you do feel like the next time you might be. So that, and the super mutant in here, fee, fi, fo, fums. They come, and they just, like, kick out this wall ahead of them. They stub their toe in the process, but mage. You see a big green foot descend through the wall down the corridor.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm not any line of sight on that, so I'm assuming I hear it.
Yeah, they break their foot. Oh, you're about to have line of sight. They like kind of like fuck their foot a little, like in the rungs of the bed, which they wind up dragging about. It kind of like fucks up their movement. But like the wall here is collapsing and becoming rubble.
Damn.
And yeah, the super mutant. That's the move and attack. They see Lance right there, and they are moving around the corner and say, "You should have stayed put." Thud, thud. Mage, you see him around the corner. They're turning towards Lance. It is the fire's turn. The fire rises. It is Lance's turn. Lance, you're on your back, knife in hand, super mutant above you, gun on chest. What course of action do you take? Greg? I mean, not Greg. Ultra?
I was talking. I swear I was talking.
Oh, you must be muted.
I was muted. My dog was attacking. So I dropped the knife, basically, grabbed the rifle, and then just kind of, I can't full auto, but
Well,
I do
actually,
burst.
Question. Do you have the attachment of a strap for your rifle?
No, I have a sight though.
Because the thing is, if you get a strap, you can drop it without risk of it falling from you, and then draw it as a free action. But so the thing to think about for the future, you burst point blank with a long arm, but there's a +10, but there's +30. It comes out to a +20 overall.
Jesus Christ.
Because you're point blank is super mutant, it's a big fucking target. That's
I'm
two.
pretty sure.
That is 2 hits, I think. And yeah, that's a 10 damage hit to the fucking lower body. Yeah, you're blowing out its kneecaps with both bullets
Like
as you
meta.
burst across them. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the first bullet takes him down. The second bullet absolutely blazes blood everywhere. He fucking dies right in front of you and falls crashing down into the wall next to you, destroying it and sending wood splintering all over you as you flinch a bit. And you feel like you hear the roof boards buckle and shift above.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Yes. It is. I have a little bit of movement left. I think I have roughly this much movement at crouch. Because I have to get up.
Yeah.
There.
Half movement. Activating movement gives you a half action, whatever. Okay,
That's
so yeah,
fancy.
you get over there, Lance.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, so that was Lance's turn. It is now a centaur's turn. The centaur's turns. The one in the pit and the boar fight. It's quite the spectacle to behold. Violence occurs. 2 NPCs are fighting. I'm only even bothering to click these buttons because Izzy's there and it is vaguely relevant to her. But it's a very dumb fight as the 2 idiots ram their heads into each other, flapping around. The boar does manage to get the better of them, though, and tusks them a bit. This centaur is also fighting a boar. The world does not know precisely the events that happened there, but it seems like both are taking damage. And it comes back around to another mage turn. Pat, what course of action does mage take at this time?
Honestly, considering the chaos that's unfolding, and let me
Yeah.
just.
I mean,
think
a Final Fantasy character action's worth of chaos, honestly.
the Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, cool. The very first thing I do is I take without moving or anything, look around the corner of the wall here. Are there more super mutants coming?
It does not look like it, although, yeah, I mean, but you have been hearing minigun fire uninterrupted since about 20 seconds ago. It sounds like it's hitting the east side, so you don't see any super mutants down here. All the ones down here are fucking dead, and you don't see any more coming either. It seems like all the ones that were going to be here in play are in play at the moment.
All right, then that being the case, do I? Yeah, no. So, and I just heard this whole area was starting to collapse, right?
Yeah, the eastern side of the building is generally speaking kind of fucked up at this point. A rocket flew over there, lots of minigun fire, things are flying apart, old asbestos clouds pooling.
Alright, I spend the first action of my turn saying, Izzy! Get out of there! Get somewhere safe! Or maybe kill that person with the gun? But probably run!
In a minute.
God, she's not gonna do that, is she? Alright. She has the right to refuse move.
Do I get a do I get an action here?
Do whatever you need to, but I guess that's not
Yeah,
really
you wanna move?
I would like to move. I don't want to move out, unfortunately.
I get out of there in a very general sense. You could interpret that as you will.
Move where you will.
Okay. Well, in that case, I leave these clowns here to do clown things, and I zip up on over here.
No, yeah,
As you climb up out of the dirt and out of the mud, you're slicked with it, Izzy, and you like pop up. And you run over here.
Actually, I end my turn here.
Okay, you end your turn there.
Or my action.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah, because we now... And so, Mage, is that your turn?
Well, that was my first half of my turn. Does Felix seem to be in a position that would benefit from...
You got no fucking clue where Felix is.
Felix is a mysterious ghost who's faded into the night.
Felix! Felix, are you still alive? Felix, if you can get out somewhere safe, please, just, sound off or don't if you're obviously under attack fire, but get somewhere safe. Give myself back to Felix to move.
I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go, so I think I'll just stick around.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's me.
I'm not going to say anything, though. Keep him quiet.
Izzy, it's your turn.
It's me. Hello.
This is the longest I've heard you not speak in a very long time.
So,
Including sleep.
my very cool plan has been destroyed, which is sad. However, my new plan is to ask Lee to show me this health bar. First of all, I assume he's full, but
He's full. He's full, and he's ripping rounds out of his fucking minigun. You see it like the air distorting, the barrels heating.
You are, mind you, at 1 health.
I'm aware.
Honey.
Looks like a very well armored foe. Again, has a flamer tank on the back, has a minigun in hand. Has like a really big, like cinder block thing attached to some rebar. Which is bludgeoning, which would be good if you got hit by it.
Would be. However, I'm sorry. Give me one. I'm just trying to I'm looking at my equipment really quickly. Just wondering.
Yeah,
if
you like crouched up against the wall, and then you pause the game to flip through your inventory. Like, fuck, what do I need here? It very much does so, Veronique. It really very much does say fuck off.
A bill that says fuck off. Yeah. Except Izzy can't fucking read. And so. I'm just gonna jump up there. Fuck it.
I love Izzy so much. She's going to die. and I'm
Alright, so
going
you've
to
got
hurt.
like cinder blocks next to you. Give me a strength agility combined test, just straight up to like hop up off of them.
Yeah.
She cannot read. She cannot read. Not a room, nor inventory.
I
nor-
do it.
You pop the fuck up into some rubble,
Yeah.
and yeah, the super mutant bunker is still going suppressing the northwest.
So he's shooting like up this way, right?
Yeah, he's looking up northwest.
I like flip around behind him.
All right. What course of action do you take
excuse me.
from here?
I stab him.
All right, give me the attack.
I don't
All
crit,
right,
and
that
I
is
do
a-
min damage.
That is a blow to the head, though. You managed to come up and like with a full wind up stab towards the back of the head. Can my bits save Izzy instead of killing Izzy? Yes, you can.
Wait,
y-
that's what Dangerous to Go Alone's.
Dangerous to go alone's help. Yeah, dangerous to go alone's give advantage because chaos.
Don't worry,
is not
guys, come on. Who even said I was gonna die? Come on. Don't even worry about
The
it.
artist in the head, you puncture that. A rending of 2, you go overcome that.
Oh no.
You don't have the whist. Yeah, I think, what was the Worlds Without Number menu? You're gonna be able to heal with people in our Worlds Without Number game with bits. And I think it was like, yeah, 750 for 2d6, but that's a D&D kind of game. And Izzy takes a puncture to the back of the head.
Ideal puncture
support.
back of the head.
Amazing. Alright, so Izzy,
Woo!
you do feel well. Thank you, Captain Caron, very much for the bits. I don't know why the alert box isn't making a sound.
Nah.
But it should've.
I
Izzy-
appreciate the support.
Izzy, you feel supported. You feel like, you feel, a little healthier.
How is
Do
your
I?
that low?
You feel nebulously healthier. You feel nebulously healthier. Alright? Let me put it that way.
Okay,
Alright,
cool. I'm
so
into that. Yeah.
You stab the back of his head. You stab the back of his head. He's got 3 hardness there. You puncture through that shit.
Here, can that support allow me to reroll my damage?
You know what? Yeah. Fucking
Cool.
reroll your damage. Well, 6. There you go. High roller Rainbow Knight.
Yeah, baby. Oh, he's Bard in chain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
Captain Kyrian.
So a 6. Yeah, I shouted him out, but
Yeah,
the alert
thank
box
you so
didn't pop
much.
up for some reason. And yeah, that is going to be a minus. Yeah, so minus 6, 7. Yeah. So you hit him. You hurt him a bit. He notices you. That's the end of your turn. Charlie's turn. All right, Charlie, you are no longer being suppressed in your position because they stopped doing that when Izzy taps him in the back of the head. There's just some fucking centaur and a giant boar fighting in the fucking guts of it here. So, Greg, what course of action would you take at this time?
I'm gonna shoot and then duck again. Instead of standing out in the middle of like a duck in the open. Just all right. I
Alright,
mean, is that within the
A half, right?
yeah, it's within half.
That's
It's
you two then.
well within 300 meters.
No worry, we're all very attached to Izzy here, and she lives a dangerous life. So yeah, all right. So yeah, you've got the target in your sights. You've popped the fucking shot. And so that is a hit to the head. They have significant stopping there, but I forgot you guys have tricked out fucking guns and weapons. You punch through that easy. You meet the res. You deal 14 damage. He's standing. He's fucked up, but he's standing.
I will hide back there.
You hide back there. You're there.
That's a huge hit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the bullet like tings through its fucking head. Like you see a bullet hole emerge on the far side, like a blow through to the head. Gray matter.
Well, it's a laser. It's a laser.
Oh, sorry. You see a you see like a melted hole burst through. Sorry, I keep ill describing your laser attacks.
Okay. One day.
Uh,
One day I'll get my revenge.
and Felix, it is your turn. You are cowering in a corner. It sounds like there's still violence going on, but it sounds like the minigun fire has died down. What are you gonna do?
Oh man, things are going well. I might try to like peek out my sneaky hole.
We mean like
I don't
the
really see
ruined,
shit.
the ruined remnants. Yeah, I mean, there's still stuff fighting the gully. You can't see past this big building. You feel a vague sense there's combat to the south. Past it.
Well, I'm not gonna get fuck around with that. Gonna come up, peek out here, be like, more stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to my hiding corner because I don't want to die.
Yeah, accurate follow experience. All right, so it's not Pompadour the Great, but his successor, who drops his minigun, wheels around, quick draw. I don't think it's quick draw. He draws his fucking like rebar club ass cinder block bonker, and he just swings it right for fucking Izzy. All right, so you want? I'm assuming you're gonna parry it. You're gonna have to beat. You're gonna have to beat
right?
5 degrees of success.
Yeah.
That's a lot of success.
I reroll that.
What do you use to reroll that?
I have another Moxie. I do have
Spend
another
the
Moxie.
Moxie. Oh, water the leaf. Thank you,
Let's
Rainbay.
go.
Holy shit. You catch it. It's about to, like, urge into you. You dig in your heels. You twist. He literally pushes you 2 meters as your feet just rip up the carpet as you manage to turn and twist, and your head is leaned in right against it, but you've caught the D-claw gauntlets up in the twisted rebar of the club, and you just redirect the force. Thank you, Butcher, for the water of the leaf. And yeah, holy fucking shit, Izzy. Don't forget you get the bonus to your attack rolls after successful parries. And that's his fucking turn. You're locked arms. Fire spreads in the distance. Lance, my boy.
We live these. I'm telling you, people.
You're crouched.
I never die here.
You're crouched in a fucking corner. You're crouched in a fucking corner. Shit is crazy outside.
Gone to sleep.
You what?
Hmm?
Where do you sleep? On the couch? There's a nice
No,
couch.
not Lance. Saying that Lisa's just gotten knocked out a couple of times.
Okay, she's gone to sleep. I see what you're saying. So yeah, what do you want to do, Lance?
Yeah, I can't believe that worked. Well, the machine gun has stopped, so I can get about here.
The non-believers.
Calm down there. Can I see that centaur and boar?
You see a centaur and boar locked in Mortal Kombat. It looks like the boar is one average hit away. The centaur is one average hit away from dead. The boar is about bloodied near half. Pompadour's been unpumped, indeed.
I'll just aim at the boar for now. I don't know if I want to waste the bullet yet.
Do all of these guys have pompadours, by the way, or are they like not as spectacular?
There's
as
a
the
small.
original
This one has more like a mohawk tacked on, you know.
Mohawk? Okay, yeah.
All right, so Lance, that's your go.
Yeah.
It's the centaur's turn. The centaur tries to fucking kill the boar. The centaur gets a fucking crit on the boar. Oh my god, we're boar baiting here. Oh my god! Been damaged twice, but on a crit. I can't even. This boar is fucked up. It cries out as its fucking torso is like fucked and it crunches a bit, but it's not really damaged that much by it. Like one gets through damage wise. What was that, Pat?
I said, "Vive le boar!"
Vive la boar. The tentacle mouth goes in on this guy for yet another pitiful fucking hit. That literally doesn't even damage him because of how high the res is. The boars respond with their tusks. Utterly gory and open. You see an explosion of blood outward after seeing the boar go. Tusks explode up through the centaur. It's a rain of blood. The boar over here goes for a tusk as well, and
Ooh, miss.
Yeah, does not manage to hit. It is Mage's turn. Mage. What course of action would you like to take at this time?
Where even are
Hey,
you?
Izzy, finish what you started, and please don't die. Please.
I don't even know where you are. I just like hear your disembodied voice like across the compound.
Now, did we determine that subsequent attacks in the same turn still are accruing the penalty? Or nah? If it's done via this. I feel like we talked about it. I don't remember the ruling.
Yes, I think so. That being said, I haven't made an attack on this turn yet, have I?
You poked him in the back of the head.
Yeah, but that was like my own turn. Oh, so you're saying like mages?
Go
So like
around.
on this go.
You know what,
Okay.
let's play it how we've been playing it, and we can revisit later. No reason to get bogged down in what it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the thing about it is that with the bonus from the parry, I have lightning blows, so the -10 just kind of cancels out. I think. So I'm just kind of like I think I'm just at my regular target number no matter what. So oh no.
So the Deathclaw gauntlet gets a little chipped after all that badassery. You gonna take that?
It does.
I mean,
I
Moxie,
don't want to.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I don't have any more Moxie, and like,
Yeah.
there's no reason to try to kill myself.
Just psychologically break over this. Yeah, you go tink -1 condition to your Deathclaw gauntlets.
Yeah.
And Mage, you got a half action. What do you do?
Okay. So I don't feel as though I, the tactician in the room, have any more players on the field, as it were. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn picking up my gun and my
You pick some
riding
shit back
prop,
up.
and yeah, just I guess gathering my, getting ready.
Izzy, it is presently your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, so after that critical failure, I will attack again. And hopefully not roll 100. That's better.
You get a fucking crit. You absolutely critically slide open the lower body, like through the groin and the guts of the super mutant. They collapse backwards, blood everywhere, ruined body.
Izzy just
and roll me a
just
luck
goes-
really quick, Izzy.
A luck? Okay. 11.
Okay, you just miss hitting the flamer tank on their back as they fall over dead.
Oh God. Whew. Izzy just goes. Something. The barber's here. something. I don't know.
Amazing. Well, yeah, with that, you all feel a breather and moment of release as the combat music stops playing in your heads, and you're like, huh, the fight must be over. As the boar and the centaur, the boar finishes the fucking centaur.
Let's go.
And, yeah, it could have, but does make a whimpering sound. It's clearly been, fucking, critically wounded. And the other sort of, rolls around in the mud and the blood, because they are still psychologically broken. That is fire spreads in the west. Congrats, everyone. You did it. You saved the village. I mean, you saved yourselves. What is
The
everybody...
village would have eventually been in trouble.
Yeah. So you guys came out and you did some damage against foes in the region. What you gonna do?
Well, first things first, I'm gonna give Charlie surgery.
Yeah, I was gonna get I seek medical attention.
While that's going on, these guys have rockets on them. You said these two heavy guys.
So Pompadour the Lesser did not have rockets. They were
With the list.
But Pompadour the Great does have, I'm gonna say, D4 spare rockets. I could roll that, or you
Okay.
can, up at your preference.
I'll roll it.
Yeah. 3. Let's go. Not easy to find rockets in the wasteland. You get 3
Very
more.
Good. That's
Oh,
so
oh,
nice.
oh no, Rainbow.
What?
Please chart the course that you walked to get where you are right now.
The chart, the course I walk.
Yeah, just draw me a real quick series of arrows.
I go like this.
So, so
Izzy's gonna die.
Is there like a
Oh.
mine?
okay.
Land.
Okay.
I go like that.
I thought, because I saw you right here, and I thought you took a straight line to get there.
Like that?
If this is the line you're taking, then my question is now irrelevant.
Okay.
If this is the path you walk, my question is now irrelevant. All right.
Cool. Izzy's too
Um,
much of a bimbo to even care slightly.
All right. Yeah. So you see the rocks in the distance, like, ooh, shiny. You would normally be. And previously, you could have walked across like the conveniently laid bridges, but they were kind of flimsy material, and they've all been knocked aside in the fight.
Yeah.
So you slide down around.
Hop up
You go
here.
do the looting. Meanwhile, Mage? Let's talk about what you're doing briefly after the fight. You and Charlie, you're gonna do some surgery on Charlie. Here's a question: what sterile surface do you choose, oh doctor, in this very clean environment to do surgery on your friend on?
Here.
That's just everywhere.
Definitely not in this room. That's for sure.
We don't have a tarp.
What?
We don't have a tarp that like we put up when it might rain or something like that. That's not sterile, but it's close.
I mean, I definitely feel like I have one at this point. I think I'd probably take you to this blown-out bathroom up north because that strikes me as the most architecturally sound place in this building.
Well, you do note, as you see, there are several like loose pipes and like crumbling bits to the southeast where the rocket hit, because like this impact zone with the rubble is where the rocket that missed you and Charlie went. So previously maybe, although now, I mean, you don't think that the collapse would hit directly on your head.
Where? All right, so there's clearly nowhere sanitary to do this on this map, honestly.
I mean, we could go back to New Abolition. It's just around the corner.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah, Charlie, do you think you can hold on? There's nowhere to do it here.
Yeah, Charlie, I think you're taking a -5 to your agility and -5 to your strength while you
Can
are.
someone carry me, please?
Can somebody carry me, please?
You're a skeleton already. Just like
When we get is,
Ooh.
in the
pull
meantime,
back out of them.
the bodies for more things.
Lee, there's something that I've been wanting to do since we got to this map
Mhm.
that I wish to do now.
Indeed.
Izzy jumps down here, goes up this way, and retrieves this fucking, like, sign.
You get the big boss sign. Nice.
Yes.
You see it is all nice and blown out. All on the back side, you see like scorch marks blown out. The O for boss, and you pull it up and
What is it made of?
you dust off a little. This is a big like metal sign that someone has had bespokely like printed and embossed.
I am
Big boss is embossed on the metal.
I'm taking this.
All right, you dust it off a little, and you get one big boss sign. I wonder what you'll do with it. It's a
Great,
fucking heavy ass item, but Izzy is, a heavy lifter girl.
Yeah.
Izzy is like buff,
Alright.
like half new character.
All right, so Lance wants the Dragonov. Lance, you find the Dragonov with a full mag -2 bullets in it, and loosely about their person, a further 6 rounds of appropriate caliber. You will find the Dragonov has been added to the Fallout weapon list. And
I
to
would like some of
clarify,
that clear gas.
His Dragonov has a scope on it, and all of those rounds are AP rounds, making the effective piercing 5.
Ooh. I would like that tear gas,
Yeah,
please.
you want to walk around and gather up any remaining tear gas grenades from the bodies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Roll me 2d4 to get the rest of the tear gas grenades.
Oh boy!
You have 5
mean,
more.
you
You get 5 tear gas grenades, Charlie.
Yay.
That's pretty good.
Wanda is like, oh my goodness, I've been abducted, but now I've been saved. Thank you so much.
Izzy walks back up, like heaving a sign, like literally like covered in blood, like
Absolutely
looking
fucked
really
up.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
exposed bone and guts. Yeah, you're fucked
I,
up.
I come out here and I'm like, hey, I'm alive, by the way.
Hey, me too.
I wasn't sure about you. I'm pretty sure about you. You never seem to die during these things, which is honestly incredible. I don't know how, and I will study it in the future if you consent.
Well, people just told me that I was built different. I don't know.
Oh my
Or
god.
at least be. And that's what I want to look into. I've done certain anatomical studies before with a certain death claw that we met earlier, and maybe if you can find with it, I would like some studies with you. Because
Okay.
you're really buff and powerful and seem to be able to kill things good.
As he flexes. Mm-hmm.
Good to study and strong and stuff.
All right, so that's the situation. You have your talk. Wanda's like, oh, we're going back to New Abolition, right? That's great. Yeah, Charlie, you're a little bit fucked up in the upper body, but you know, you make it back to New Abolition more or less on your feet. You just have a wounded upper body.
Can I take her really cool sunglasses?
You take her really cool sunglasses. It gives you the
Poggers.
extravagant quality.
Really?
Have we poked around the leader's body to see if he had like an incriminating note or something?
You could poke around her body. Yeah, people poking all the fuck around her right now.
Yeah.
Is no one really gonna carry me? For
I mean,
real?
I'll carry you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So a while back, and it was totally not brought up, but I did roll a salvaging to see if I could loot the bodies and stuff, and it was 2 degrees of success.
All right. Well, I will just make note of. Okay, so like, if you manage to get all the bodies, the weapons that have not yet been claimed yet are an SMG, a service rifle, a 9mm SMG, a 10mm SMG, a 9mm SMG.
Wasn't your role initially to get the crop, Pat?
Oh, I already got that.
Yeah, but that's what the role was for. That's what the salvaging was for, right?
No, I got that like without a roll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, she just said like, I see the item on the ground, I pick it up because she knew it was there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say somebody goes down into the hole for the 10mm SMG. The super mutants weapons are not super usable by you guys.
I will go into the hole. Actually, what is in the hole?
It's just sort of like a depression in the earth, about 3 meters deep. Where you
Poop
see
hole,
some
I see.
pipes. Yeah, you see pipes, broken pipes. Because yeah, this is a poop arena. Because like this is like collapsed sewer bits that like once was a sewer stuff and it's just collapsed down into being mud, slicks, and dirt and concrete, and broken pipe.
What kind of weapons do the super mutants have? Because although I can't use them myself, I can use them in power armor, right? So
Yeah, most of them have these like super mutant cleavers. They don't look that great. They've got
the throwers, the lobbers,
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah, and then the cinder block bonker, which is the one you haven't seen before. That the bunkas were wielding. Is a 2d4 Pierce 2.
I have a
weapon.
way better melee weapon for power armor.
No, Veronique, the roll to resist getting infected would not be great if you got down in the mud slicks of this former degraded sewer and tried to do surgery on Charlie. It's probably why Charlie's taking the wise ride back to town on Izzy's back, presumably piggybacked. If they had like handhelds, I'd imagine he'd be like playing on his PSP while I went back. Like kind of in front of his face, kind of like a carrot in front of a horse, and she's like, "Ooh, pretty lights."
Yeah, and he had like a really broken rocket launcher, right?
Yeah, it was janked, and it was already janky, and it fell apart when he tried to shoot it. It does not seem nearly as reliable as yours.
They had some flamers, right?
They do. They have barn burners.
How much fuel do those have?
Each of them has 10 fuel bursts. If you wanted to take the time to siphon them with a hose.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, and Pat, for your salvaging roll, I would say you find a glass bottle with a broken top and 20 caps inside.
Oh, shit.
And Felix, you give a dust about Val's person with your alertness. I'm just going to go ahead and say you find tucked into a certain location a holotape, a blue holotape.
Ooh, okay.
And you also find a holotape player.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient? I use the holotape player.
That is actually super convenient because I have, until now, been the only one with one of those.
You hear a brief, curt, this is Colonel Ridges, confirming that the mercenary group known as the Strikers their sergeant Val are entitled to a full compensation of 5,000 caps or equivalent in bartered value for the killing or capture of the known associates of the Vault expedition per head.
Oh my god, we're famous!
Oh my god!
For living captain.
Cool. That's a nice name. I was wondering what we should name our group. I was gonna say the Merry Band or the Super Friend Squad or something like that. But I guess the Vault Expedition works.
Yep. So you are worth.
I personally prefer Felix and the rest.
See, but that seems rather Felix-centric and like.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about your opinion. The rest.
Oh.
I bonk Felix on the head.
I die. That kills me.
You're just fucking kill him.
It also kills me at the same time. My hand hitting your head kills me as it kills you. We're all dead.
They're all 9mm SMGs, by the way, and
I'm die. Thank you forever.
and they are tricked out. They are tricked out with no modifiers, actually, and except for I think Val had AP rounds.
Yes, definitely.
Except Val's had a scope 10 stock and AP rounds. Rounds on one of the 9mm SMGs. So yeah, you guys get quite a few bullets and quite a few interesting weapons. And actually, didn't one of the fuckers have like? Didn't one of the people like exploded into meat have a fucking FN on them?
Yes.
Yes. The first guy.
All right, the looting is over. You guys have gathered up basically everything of value, unless you want to butcher the dead boars. One of them has wandered on by now in their crazed rage. The other has collapsed on their side a bit, having been significantly wounded when they received a critical wound. And
We should probably mercy kill because healing the boar would be a waste of my time. And I want to heal it.
Why would
Nah,
we do it?
Izzy just walks up behind it and bonks it on the head.
No,
Thank you for your assistance. And then
the gray matter just goes whoosh, as you fucking like crack open the skull. The brains go out the nose and it's dead.
An ethical dilemma. Wow, your arms are strong.
Yep.
I mean, you know. Izzy just goes. I mean, I didn't really do anything.
I would note that
Damn.
this does leave 2 full great boars worth of meat on the ground if anybody wants to butcher it.
I'm just built different.
Oh
Yeah,
my
actually-
god. You can also butcher the centaurs if you want. I mean, you could also butcher the super mutants if you want. I mean,
whoa.
Why can't we butcher Lisa for her memes?
What?
That's a great way to start mutating into a super mutant or a centaur or something.
I don't know. You just get a lot of fucking rads.
wait, no, Pat, that's your biological, but someone's trying to butcher, right?
Would that not be considered a biological?
I thought butcher was
It's
fieldcraft
fieldcraft.
agility.
It's
Yeah.
Fieldcraft. That's
Okay,
why
Plus 10 if you have like a good
wants
knife.
to that.
Probably all of my knives can constitute a good plus 10.
Fieldcraft agility, I think, right?
Yeah, I succeed with. Alright, so if my bats are taken into account, I have agility 31 and fieldcraft is, I believe, a +1 at this point.
Alright, so you get X for units of boar meat, X2 great boar tusks, and if anybody wants to roll on the other corpse.
Don't you have like the gathering traits or whatever or something like that? Like don't some of the cooking ones like allow you
actually,
to
Pat, don't you have hunter gatherer or some shit? I think
I Actually, I do.
You get a little
It's-
+5 or some shit.
No, to foraging for food.
Yeah, that helps you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get 4 units of boar meat, 2 great boar tusks. If anybody wants to make a roll or pack into it again, the other great boar as well.
Can I have the tusks?
Yeah, you can have the tusks. Totally.
Oh my god.
Carving on or
Alright.
hitting people with, if that's your.
And Wanda would like walk up to Charlie while this is happening and be like, "Oh my goodness, it's like you turned invisible and then you weren't visible and then you killed a whole bunch of things with the laser. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys." You guys really are the heroes of the Crescent.
Dying.
Wait, I mean, I don't know if we're heroes. Oh, this is a wall, I see.
Yo, we are definitely heroes. We're like superheroes.
Are we?
We absolutely are superheroes.
Why did I have that heart on me, Lee?
That was the nebulous benefit before the support from our friend Captain Carrion wound up being rerolling the damage. So everybody's feeling kind of good about themselves. And you are leaving the second boar corpse? Alright.
Yeah.
You move north as a group, I presume. With Wanda in tow. You are a lot safer.
I think the carry.
Yeah, you're carrying Charlie. Even though you have way more health than Charlie. But, you know, Charlie's critically wounded.
Wow.
I have way less health. You mean?
In the upper body, but yeah.
Way less health is what you mean.
Yeah, it's 10 to 1, literally. As in, that's not the ratio, that's how much they respectively possess. You guys walk back into town. It's totally dusted down with flowers. The Nightkin corpses have been moved away. And some preliminary triage has been done. And, yeah. Everyone looks at you, see you returning with Wanda safe and alive. And they give a hearty cry out of surprise and thanks. And, oh, by the way, Mage, if you would bandage everyone before you go, everyone who got hurt during that fight can heal themselves by 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, and I moved you to New Abolition, right? Yeah, so just slap an extra 1 on you.
Roll of bandages down from 20 to what are we at? Did I use 3?
-5, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. She doesn't have to use 1 herself, she's not hurt. So you used 4.
True.
Yep, that sounds right. So I'm down to 16. So the first thing that I look for is do we see the town crier at all after last?
So you roll back into town, and you do see that amidst like the area where people are treating the wounded, you see the town crier helping out.
I point to him and I ask him very specifically to help me find a good place to do surgery here.
He looks at you, he's like, you're looking to do surgery? Yeah, the best spot would be in the most secure bunker that we have with the lights and like the clean tables. And he, points you up in that direction.
Thank you. And while we're going towards that location, I think I asked Charlie if he has anything to ask this guy.
Yeah, actually, can you have him come with us so that we're alone with him? Ask him for help.
Kind of the idea. You show him.
So I'll ask him. So I noticed just before all this went down.
But you wait until you get him in a place before you say the stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
Let me just really quickly. So he's like, sorry, I'm trying to help the wounded people out here. He says would be his response if you try and get him to come with you. You could convince him. You could say whatever you want to him to get him to come along. But right now he's out in the open where everybody is.
All right. If at this point if he's gonna not come with us, willingly to someplace quiet, I'll just be like, all right, then I guess I'll ask you here.
He's like,
Before
whoa.
the-
He's like,
before
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
attack,
whoa, whoa.
you
We can.
kind of signal.
And everyone looks at him, and they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not what it looks like.
Well, what it looked like was that you were signaling to someone to come to this camp for some reason. It was a flashbang. Who were you signaling, if not these super mutants?
He's like, the super mutants would never work with a person. Are you kidding me?
So then, who are you working with?
Assassins. Because we fought both assassins and an army of super mutants.
And, he kind of looks at you and he thinks about it for a second. And he sees, so Charlie, you're riding on Izzy's back right now, right?
I mean, I've definitely dropped him off at this point. He can walk. It's just
Yeah.
All right, you dropped him off. He looks
But
at
if
you
he
guys.
does try to lie to me, I will slap him.
All right, so he looks at you guys. He's thinking about it. He's really thinking about this whole situation.
We can talk this out, you know.
Oh wait, it's this town crier, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the town crier is looking at you, and he looks like he's like, look, I was going out to have a smoke one night, and
I slap him.
all right, so give me an attack.
It's an actual attack roll.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want. You can just slap him. He's like, ah, fuck. He's like, listen, hold on there, friend. Listen, I was out to have a smoke one night, see? And I was approached by some types who looked, deadly but not like raiders, and they said that I always came out there to smoke, and that I should light something if you guys ever came through town, and they said that they wouldn't shoot me if I did that. You can roll me a whiz perception if you guys want. To, see his story's truth.
I may be dumb, but this time I actually am not.
Whiz perception?
Yeah.
Man, do I even? I mean, you know what?
Not
No.
that 24.
I self rule Izzy is too much of a bimbo to care about what's going on. Right now.
So, Mage, you...
I passed that pretty well with True Sight and my bonuses.
Alright. Realize,
So I look over to you, Felix.
realize.
Is he telling the truth?
He is not telling you the whole truth.
I'll be like, yeah. Cool story. What's the rest of it?
Oh, shit. Everybody starts to, yell and scream and turn as you just, pump a fucking round through the leg. He's like, ah, fuck. And his response is to try, as he staggers to the ground, to draw his own 10mm pistol, as everybody in town is suddenly, either hiding or trying to pull out a gun.
Can I step on his hand and be like, don't?
Yeah,
Hey, this guy might be a traitor.
Give me a melee attack. Give me a melee attack to step on the fucking hand. With presumably your augmented leg. Yeah, you Adam Jensen him and peel him to the fucking floor. He loses control of the gun. His hands lose circulation. He's like, God damn it, please. Please, they were gonna give me a lot of money and they were gonna get me out of this fucking shithole. Okay, listen, it's only so much longer before some fuckers from the valley come through, okay? We can't just get away with this. Someone's gonna attack it sooner or later. There's more raiders than ever. I need to get out of here. I need to pay the ferryman to take me to Portland or some shit.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? I totally get that. That makes
If you're in
so much
Portland.
sense. That one goes to his head.
Amazing. So, people take some psyche damage if they're not, cold-blooded killers. I'm gonna say, yeah, Mage, you take a psyche damage. Yeah, so he does not survive that.
She kneels down at his corpse and she closes his eyes, whatever is left of them, and she puts 2 caps on his eyelids and she says, "For the ferryman."
And everyone's like, oh shit. And someone's like, oh my god, I knew that new guy was sus. Why did we let him become the town crier again? He would never shut up. Oh, fuck. And they approach, and the guards are kind of like, I appreciate that, because he was obviously a traitor, but maybe we'll heads up next time when you're going to cap someone. You guys are heroes, though. Thank you for saving Wanda and fighting the super mutants. We'd be fucked without you, and we're sorry we didn't catch him sooner.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of thing slide. I mean, what he said wasn't wrong. if people like him exist, if there's always going to be someone willing to sell out the entire fucking town, yeah, it's just a matter of time before Raiders pull it over,
Yeah.
roll this place over. But if everyone bands together and, you know,
Yeah.
sends people like this down the river,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I
he
mean,
might stand a
he's like,
chance.
oh yeah, no, I definitely would have shot him too. I just, wanted a heads up because I heard gunfire and I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yeah,
but yeah, yeah,
Makes sense.
they don't disagree. Like, they were absolutely gonna kill this man if they found out he fucking like sent a signal like that for an ambush. It was literally just they were like, what the fuck just happened? And they walked over and saw the town crier was fucking dead. The context, I mean, everybody believes you. You're lionized. People are joining your army. Like you get a reputation success on having to even like talk about this to people, right?
Hey.
Especially because you just fucking saved Wanda. If there was any doubt, but your reputation is like ever so slightly mixed. And people are like, what the fuck? Because like this woman was literally having her wounds tended by that guy. She's not kind of terrified by it, but obvious like mixed emotion face to see him dead right there. And
Yeah.
but yeah, after that moment, everyone's like, "Oh shit! Well, thank you for saving Wanda." And Wanda's like, "They saved my life." And those assassins, they were really well equipped. They came after him. And Felix, you openly played that holotape, right? Like you didn't try and like go hide in the corner.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, those people I was talking about earlier, the people who want to rule the whole wasteland. They sent them.
Those fucking Enclave.
I hate
While we were having just a really nice barbecue, they chose. They made this guy choose to fuck up a grill. It could have been just a great chill night.
Yeah, he really harshed the vibes. He harshed the
Oh wait, on
vibes.
the barbecue.
Glory to the vibes.
Speaking of barbecue, can we start bringing up the boars?
Yeah, they're like, "Oh shit, more boar!" And yeah, everybody's very excited for yet more boar meat. Some of the sickly wastelanders like, thank you. And everybody's very excited for another night of barbecue.
That sheriffy type guy that said, "Oh, I was gonna kill him anyway."
Yeah, the two guards in combat armor.
Yeah, I think my character though is less interested in dealing out the meat and talking to people, and she's more interested in kind of like saying, Charlie, you should come with me. Let's get you fixed up. Don't exert yourself.
Yeah, I feel like shit. Thanks. Yeah.
Bleeding pretty badly, actually. After that,
Who takes you? Who goes with you to the interior?
As Charlie like passes by Izzy, she's got like a little bit of a sour look on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Like just kind of meeting eyes with him. She doesn't like stop him or anything, but
Oh shit.
it's just yeah,
All right. Do you think Charlie's picking up on that right now after you used the 86 to guy?
It's not not obvious, I would say.
Charlie's used to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta execute people, and not everybody's gonna like that. But
I mean, yeah, it was one of the things that you were taught.
Izzy just walks over and like, what do I have in my inventory?
kill people too. Like what? We've all killed people. We've killed people for less than betraying us. Nearly getting
I have
robbed.
a chainsword. Izzy just like puts it in his hand, and then like just literally walks over to the middle of the town like, I'm tired now, and then just like spins on her heels and just like falls on her back in the middle of the town and just starts sleeping.
Someone's like, should we get her mattress? And someone's like, nah, it looks like she's got a back of steel. That's kind of a weird way to describe someone's back, but alright, I guess we'll just like walk around. And someone's like, hey, you think, and someone's like, you know what, maybe we wait until she leaves before we pick up the chain sword, but we're obviously picking up the chain. So yeah, Izzy just sort of like on her back. Charlie and Mage come into a tight interior that's got like some lights and machinery, and there's some people here, but they clear out a little. And yeah, you got the room to yourself and Charlie, Mage.
okay. Yeah. So all of that off. Don't help me though. I got this. And I just completely strip him bare and lay him out on the table. And yeah, now it's time for me to do the thing that I'm good at.
Surgery. Surgery.
Yeah, I'm gonna psych that out. Actually, no, I don't have to. Never mind. Wow, it's literally impossible for me to fail surgery. Yeah.
It's still good, yeah.
Yeah, so you get
No, I'm not gonna psych it out.
Alright, so 1 and then 91 minus 55 is like 3. Yeah, so
Yeah, 4, so 5 total.
So Charlie, you are no longer wounded in the upper body. Additionally, you have been healed for 4 vitality, so you're 1 away from full. This takes like an hour or 2, and it is a painful process, but you're used to Mage patching you up. I'm assuming neither Felix nor Lance are present for this act, and Mage, I'm pretty sure you consume a use of your doctor's bag.
Yes. Let me.
Can I get... If I just spend the whole time that we're waiting here, like, sleeping, can I get, like, an amount of healing?
It depends on how long you guys wait here. If you get like a full 7 hours sleep, yeah.
Nah, see, I don't wanna spend that long.
Alright, so Charlie, you're getting patched up. Mage, take care of him. Charlie, make me a strength plus 30 bat.
Oh.
Because you're in a pretty clean environment, but it is still the wasteland.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wait, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so Charlie, you're patched up. You're feeling pretty good. You're not feeling like you're getting sick or anything. And Mage, you say anything to Charlie after you're done patching him up, or you just chill?
No, I think. Yeah, I think she has a very taciturn, doctorly vibe about her as she does this. She doesn't say anything untowards or anything more than she has to. She patches him up. That's her job. And
Thanks, Doc. Sit up, and I will light a lucky strike or a great tortoise or whatever happens to be in my little silver cigarette holder.
Yeah.
Maybe a San Francisco sunlight.
hey, you know,
I don't think I'm that lucky. Plus, those are quite large for a cigarette holder.
you know,
I'll probably have a special little box just for those.
I have a question, Lee.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to, so it's 7 hours to get a full sleep to get your res in health back, right?
Yeah.
If we were to sleep like the rest of the day here and then also sleep through the night, would we get it like twice?
That's
Not how that works. Yeah. Okay.
ADA isn't D&D.
Yeah, I
you're
understand.
Not taking a rest. You're a human being choosing to sleep. If you choose to just try and force yourself to sleep for like a double period, it's not good for your body. It's not going to help you.
Yeah. No, that was just like a question of whether or not you could stack healing or not.
For sure, yeah.
Well,
And by the way, Mage, there are a lot of med kits around that they offer you, but most of them are being used right now to try and heal wounded people. So like, they have a lot of medical supplies to offer you if you want to like burn through your med kit, but you do know you'd be taking their medical supplies to do so.
nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright. Do you want to
Yeah.
dispense the rest of your healing that you're going to dispense in the town just right now while we're at it, or?
I mean, I need before we leave anywhere, I need an amount of health. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felix and Izzy are at 2. Lance is looking bloodied. Basically, just let me know how you hit him.
Party needs healing, like surgery wise.
no more surgery. I think. I don't think anybody got crit.
Then yeah, she dispenses medical assistance in a typical fashion. I suppose that drops me down bandages per heal.
No,
Well,
not bandages.
no.
Medkit condition.
Yeah.
It's one medkit
So
condition
it's-
per 5 health you give. So if you want to give if you want to almost fully heal Izzy, that's going to be 4 condition of medkit.
I didn't re-up on my med kits when I was out.
At
In the mall, in the mall, you re-upped on your med kit. You stopped by your your fem farm, your doctor place, and they re-upped you.
So how many say that I have?
Huh?
Because I don't have any listed right now.
You have literally nothing that says it's a med kit.
I mean, I have 2. Period.
Then put them to full condition. Do they list what their full condition would be?
Um,
I mean, it's fine. We can figure out how
Honestly,
much
we don't have to worry about this logistics
between
stuff.
session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, like-
my question is just like, I think maybe just give me 3 conditions. So just write down that you're giving me 3, and then we'll figure out how many you had total, and then how many you've missed.
there's
Basically.
one of 12, so I guess I'll up that to 12, and I'll start counting down from that. So I'm at 9 right now. Who else needs healing?
Felix is at 2 HP.
So I'll drop you down by.
So,
I'll
10. So you can get him. I'll tell you what you can do that will put you under any like extraneous use. So 2 uses to Felix would put him up 10. So that's 2 more conditions. 2 conditions to Felix. Lance at 13 of 24 can accept 2 conditions without it burning into uselessness. So to Lance. So that puts him at 23. So that puts
7
the party.
total.
Yeah, 7 total. The party is a lot better healed than they were before, and new evolution. New evolution is looking pretty good.
I think at this point we set off. Yeah. Can we see the world map, please?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can do whatever you'd like in town, but the mood's a little sour after a nice barbecue, but then betrayal and death occur. You are, however, good to go. Yeah, this is more or less where you are in Zawarudo.
So what time of day is it now?
Also, Lance, you should be at 3, not 4 pips, because the fourth like ticks you over to the point. What time of day is it? You guys, it was an attack during the night. You actually haven't slept for the night,
Oh, we haven't.
so you got back like early morning.
We should probably actually sleep.
Can we just finish our sleep?
Yeah, finish your sleep, and then that'll put everybody up by your res, which should polish off a lot of people. Like so like Lance is full, Charlie's full, Felix you're not full, Izzy you're not full, but
Nearly
you
though.
Almost
Just-
full. Yeah, nearly as well.
just throw your reses on yourself, your res mini healing. And hold on, I'm gonna scroll a little. All right, so yeah, we are on the world map. You're all looking at the Pipcal on Mage's wrist, and you see the great wide world. You see Finley up ahead, followed by Junkheap, followed by Split Ends Road Stop.
So if it's like early morning when we go to sleep, does that mean we kind of like burn through the first quarter day? Or
Yeah, the first quarter
Yeah.
day.
okay, so we have three quarter days left.
Well, actually, isn't the way that it works is 1 quarter day is normally so you have 2 quarter days until it's night.
Okay.
There's 3 quarter days of day and 1 quarter day of night.
Oh yeah, and then so we have to sleep during 1 quarter of every day. Yes, I am aware now. Sorry, my bad.
Yes, you got 2 quarter days of daylight.
So are we going to the crow's nest?
That was not on your line. That doesn't mean you can't divert, but that was not on your line.
Yeah.
So if the group wants to decide to do that now, feel free.
Gamers?
I think we should
I'll let you
progress on the road we started. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Yeah, let's go down the way we were planning to.
Sure.
Okay. So that brings us from
So
now.
Finley first.
Yeah, Finley and to Junkheap.
Yeah, so we can hit both on this day, basically.
Wasn't there a military depot, some shit that we never ever actually hit up?
National
National
Guard.
Guard Armory just across the river.
Yeah.
By Crow's Nest. But that would
I mean, we
take
could
some
go there and
time.
see if we could, like, sort of outfit our army a little better, maybe.
It's not a bad
up to you
idea,
guys.
honestly. And I mean, maybe it'll recruit in Crow's Nest on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's merit to that.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of people in Crow's Nest, I think, the last time we went.
But I think the big draw is the armory.
Yeah, of course, but, like, I'm just saying the added benefit of going to Crow's Nest and being able to recruit is probably not that big of a benefit.
Oh yeah, we definitely would rather. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine spending the day doing that if you want. Like,
What do we think?
We'd basically go there and then back in one day. So, you know. Did we ever go to this bank, by the way?
What bank?
The Boom Bank.
Oh, the Boom Bank. I think so.
Have for us.
I don't think we did.
I don't remember
Who
a
would
bank.
ask?
I mean, we can kind of... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to cross the river again for a while, though. Like, we'd have to go, like, up
Well,
like
we pretty
this.
much go boom. I think honestly, I wouldn't even know what the Boom Bank is. National Guard Army's enough. We just go ding and then just back down and along the river.
Okay. Sure. And then just follow our route. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah. Are we going... For some reason, I feel like we wanted to go back to the fucking porn store for some reason, and I can't remember why.
That might be a you thing.
No, what? No. Wasn't there like an item there or something that we wanted?
Is there
I
an
don't think
item at
so.
the porn store you want?
No, stop. That's not what I'm saying.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
It might sound like that.
Oh my god.
You're very interested in it.
I don't know. There, I or you're interested in. I'm sure.
No. Three? God, this song is good.
Has the song played tonight?
Like 3 or
I
4
feel-
times?
I feel
Oh,
like
about 10 billion.
I want to say way more than that.
It hasn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's the only song on this playlist.
I'm pretty sure that is true.
We've literally heard like other songs on this playlist like
That's
3 or
not
4
true.
times.
No.
Yes, we have.
All
You
I-
just don't recognize it because they're more generic. This one is just so interesting and well made that you recognize it every time it comes on.
Oh no, Windmill of the Mine came on. Is this dealing with creating
Yes, we're
damage?
having the windmill debate. Correct.
I'm sorry. A lot of the tracks seem to have fucked up, so I don't think there's a major. Okay. Also, no. I'm gonna do it not shuffle. I'm gonna do it
Wait.
just like around through. Yeah.
The Boom Bank.
Which,
Have you ever been there?
You have never been there. There's like a whole list of
Yeah.
like towns and areas you guys haven't been to, and I keep trying to think of ways to like get you to go to. The Boom Bank is one of them, where it's like an area that I know what's there. So you know that it's a town that makes explosives and dynamite, and it sells them to people.
I want to
And-
go! I want to go! I want to go! I want to go! I want to see it! I want to see it! Oh my god! Sounds
Oh
like
my
this
god, we
thing.
have an actual child.
So our plan that we were discussing, right, was it would be nice to go to the National Guard Army, and if there were weapons there,
There's
You could-
you know for a fact there's fucking fat loot there.
yeah, it would be nice to like get it so we can maybe outfit the rest, like our like army with it, you know,
Yeah.
like that would be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe get some nice stuff for ourselves too.
You know, let our beaks a little bit.
Yeah, and so we were thinking we would go there and then just go back on for today,
Okay. So
and then keep moving. But now that you're saying this place is a munitions house, like
Why can't we do
to
both? Oh my
to
God, I wanna
clarify,
go
it's
both.
like dynamite. It's like TNT. The overarching plan, Veronique, is they're gonna follow this teal line to assemble an army of all of like the towns and factions they've ever associated with. Come right back up here to blow the shit out of a faction known as the Ready, who are the pawns of the Enclave, who are presently on the side of slavers in a place called Wine Valley, where wine is still made via highly unethical means, and they are replacing it with tea, which is alarmingly the more ethical beverage.
Yes.
once again, as Max has said before, the only time tea has ever been the ethical beverage ever.
I think I pointed that out too. But yeah, no, actually, all right.
So would you guys want to hit Crow's Nest on your way because it's the logical?
Yeah,
stopping
that's what
point?
we were gonna do. Yeah, we were gonna go Crow's Nest, then the National Guard Armory. But do we want to go to Boom Bank or not?
I don't really think we need to, but it's up to you guys.
I want to Go to
I mean,
Boom
Charlie
World.
really wants to go.
Well, we can also just make grenades ourselves too.
But it's not the same. They have the
Oh
Boom
my God,
Mouse.
he's
I want to
actually-
see the Boom Mouse mascot.
All right, well, we have to go to the armory either way, so we're probably not getting the boom.
You know it's like some cracked out Five Nights at Freddy's shit. Okay, so
I just imagine Disney World with more grenades.
I don't know if I want to imagine Disney World with more grenades.
Not entirely inaccurate.
all right, so
Okay, but
We're going through Crow's Nest to the armory. I think that's probably
yeah, that's step one. So once we're in the armory, we can,
We'll
I
go to Boom
highly
World
doubt-
after.
figure out the trajectory after that.
wow, this is get rid of this, please, Lee.
Outdated.
wow. Thanks. Love you, Rainbow.
No,
Oh,
look down here.
Look at what?
This
The bottom.
the bottom.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
what I was talking about.
Thank you.
Jeez,
Oh,
what did you
the
think I
Tes-
was
the
talking
Te-
about?
The Tesla armor parts and the Crayfield Embassy. I just thought you were talking about how like green the map is.
No, we've seen this map before.
All right, Crow's Nest.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
just
So,
and there is a crossing here, right?
not an intact one.
So only this is the only crossing, right?
Yeah, so
I
that's
remember now.
why you had to go there. You do know that there are sometimes boats at or around Crow's Nest, particularly the ferryman, who can sometimes be configured to put you somewhere. Put in point used to be controlled by the warriors. You don't have current intelligence as to whether or not there are still warriors there. If they are, they're a friendly faction. If they're not, Put in Point is mostly known to be a series of warehouses with stuff in them, which means lots of raiders shoot each other there over stealing them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we were definitely there before. I remember that.
Okay, well,
So, yeah. You want to walk along the main roads, or do you want to take the splits?
I mean, we're Chads, right? We just go through the main road.
We might as well take the main road.
Okay, yeah.
All right, wait. So, are you even going to Crow's Nest?
Yeah.
Do we have to? No.
But are we still going to Boom World after?
Wait, okay. It's shush. Enough about Boom World.
Are we there yet?
Oh my
Rainbow is
God.
No,
Rainbow
we're-
is now Charlie's mom. He gives him like a fucking like piggyback ride back to town. He's like shush. He's like, are we there yet? All right.
So out of nowhere, I will pull out like it looks like a Mickey Mouse hat, but the two ears are actually replaced by like two grenades.
Oh my god, awful.
Okay, so do we have to go to Crow's Nest? What?
Yes, why not?
That way.
Why, yes.
Defunct. That is no longer a bridge. Crow's Nest.
Max, I would ask. So Max, you are party leader to avoid too much inter-party strife over decision making. You got a strong one here.
I mean, I'm thinking we go for Crow's Nest, try to catch a boat, see if at Crow's Nest they know if Put in Point is still controlled by the warriors. If not, we'll just risk it anyway.
Okay.
And we'll go to the guard armory. We'll see what's there. If after we go to the guard armory, we're like, oh, what we really need is some more explosives, then we can go to Boomland. But I don't think we are.
Oh!
All right, the party leader's spoken. You guys arrive. There's some rail. There's some overarching stuff. You've seen
Greg is
skittering signs.
Oh my
see-
god, you killed him.
You see some skittering signs of shit of literally shit of roachman habitation, but they're not nearby when you arrive.
I forgot about them.
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're also incredibly fucking deadly, and they were kind of like easy to kill even when you came through the first time.
True. True. I was like a robot lady
Season
that time,
one.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, but service dog will go Bert.
Yeah.
It's true.
And yeah, you guys pull back up. You see the Coasties in their cute little uniforms yet again, and they've got some. Oh shit! Shit just went fucking wild.
Oh, we
Hold
lost
on.
someone?
Did we lose someone?
Yeah, we lost some.
Greg.
Oh no! I think he resigned in protest of my decision not to go to Boomland.
Correct. He was too angry about it. You literally killed him.
We're not going to Boom World.
R.I.P.
But mom,
Yeah.
I want to go to Boom World.
Oh, go to Boom World, alright.
We have Boom World at home.
The Boom World at home. National Guard armory. Yeah, so you guys roll back across the bridge. You see the coasties in their usual defensible position. And, yeah, they look... wait, I still see Max on the frame. What the fuck is going on?
Greg, are you back?
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Greg?
Greg, if
Alone.
Greg, you there?
Oh yeah, now can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but all my shit just closed, so I'm getting back in right now.
Okay.
Wait.
Right, and... yeah, So yeah, you guys walk into town. You see the coasties. They note you. They kind of like, look at you. They look you up and down, and they say, "Oh, right. Yeah, we know you. You can come in."
Thanks.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
And they kind of say, "Do I detect a hint of sarcasm in your voice, sir?"
No. I just don't get many opportunities to use naval terminology anymore.
He nods like, Give me a charisma whiz to lie your ass off.
It wasn't sarcastic.
Okay, give me a charisma expression to tell the truth.
Can it be a charisma rhetoric to convince him
To
that
use the
I am not being a dick?
The correct terminology, which convinces him.
Yeah, use the correct terminology. Yeah. He's like, very well, as you were. And, yeah, you guys roll into town, and you see that there's merchants. There's the trash man. He's like, hey, I got trash. You're high rollers now. I know you want the good trash. I got the shinies. And he like pulls out like various like assorted trash.
We don't want the trash. Thank you.
You see some people with a Brahmin. They seem to be merchants of some sort. You see Kit and Caboodle, and they still seem to be selling their coffee substitute. And yeah, town seems to be much as you left it. There's nothing to say that's anything is one way or the other. You see Tabitha Emerald is still behind the counter, and you suspect her husband is still working in back.
I'm gonna roll into the tavern and be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. When you walk in, you see there are some wastelanders here. There's some very standard fare wastelanders, just kind of chilling. And the only person who seems, the only person who I would say with your alertness seems a little bit more out of place is a man at the counter wearing sort of a stiff, kind of like dusty pre-war suit, and he's nursing a drink. And
Interesting.
Tabitha
I
says,
keep an eye on him.
Felix Bennett, it's been some time since I've seen you. Come in.
Indeed, too long, if I would say so myself.
How's the hunt for the vault going?
Found it.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you brought your treasures with you to sell?
Not quite. The vault wasn't so hot. Well,
Ooh.
it wasn't so hot, and then it very suddenly was very, very, very hot.
Yeah, I heard there's been a lot of heat out by Wine Valley these days.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Wink. He says wink audibly.
He's like, oh, haha. Well, those things happen, I suppose. Tell me, what can I get you to drink?
Yeah, I'll take a rum and nuka.
Fixing it right up. So Mage, you also come into the bar. Better question, who doesn't go in the bar?
I'll go to the bar, but I want to get this coffee substitute instead of a bar drink.
I think it's like 5 caps, I think is what I said it is, for like a cup of it. And Kit
Mhm.
and Caboodle are like, I'll pour it right out for you. And they look at you, and you're wearing like your Chinese stealth suit.
Yeah.
And they see you, and they're kind of like, they think about it for a second, they're like, oh, I didn't recognize you in the outfit, but you came through here before with the expedition for the vault, right?
Yeah, I'll push the button that like retracts the visor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yep.
And they're like, wow, yeah, I heard that vault blew up. It's good to see you're alive.
Takes a little bit more than a teensy weeny explosion and a massive murderous meat to kill me for good.
Oh, wow. Have to tell me all about it. And then they pour you fucking in whatever you got, whatever to-go that you got. They pour you some fucking coffee, some coffee.
I pull out a nice teacup with like a saucer.
Very nice, very dapper, and yeah, it's the liquid is still a bit like harsher and more brackish than coffee should be, but it's they say it's from something called xanth root, and it definitely tastes more herbal than coffee, but it gets you wired. You feel the caffeine kick.
I like it. I can dig it.
Yeah. And Lance, what are you doing? You going in the bar?
After
Yeah.
gossiping about our
After
travels,
doing
I'll go to the bar as well, by the way.
Okay, yeah, you in the bar.
Probably time for a drink anyway.
Yeah, and Izzy, what are you up to?
I think I'm just gonna roam a little bit.
Sure, yeah, you see, by the way, the remnants of the raft that you constructed and rowed across the river.
Do they have that?
I don't think I was there for that, was I?
Oh, shit, did you miss that episode?
I mean, I remember going to the catamaran.
No,
It was a
I
good
think
time.
I think Izzy wasn't there for that.
Lisa was there for that.
Yep.
I think that was not the last time we saw Protectron.
No, that was a bit before that.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. You parted ways with him
It was at Italia.
Italia, yeah.
Oh, right.
And yeah, they see that you guys are here, and yeah. So Tabitha's like, oh well, I can seat you all at a table if you'd like.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. I do have a quick question though.
Yeah, certainly.
Any idea what's going on the opposite side of the river these days?
And she says, oh well, things are interesting. A lot of raiding groups have moved into the Tri-City area. And I think that, I mean, what part of the far side are you asking about?
Around the warehouses.
Yeah, so recently I know that the Warriors still have some people around there now and again, but recently the Cross Guard has moved in.
Cross guard.
Yeah, I don't much have truck with religious types, though, so I couldn't tell you too much about them. They seem to keep things
religious
orderly. There's something about the airport. I don't know. Sounds crazy to me.
Damn it. If I wasn't on a mission to save the wasteland, that'd be a really fucking interesting thing to study.
Yeah, well.
How about the bridge?
Oh, the bridge. Yeah. There are some super mutants hanging around. It's kind of got people walking on eggshells, but apparently they've set up like a bridge side store, and they really encourage you to shop at the bridge side store before you cross. Like, they really encourage you to shop at the bridge side store before you cross. You don't have to, but, encouraged.
Right.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's interesting. They sell a lot of meat, so I mean, I guess it's good if you need to re-up on provisions. Some people are a little skittish about doing business with them, though. But give it time. There's stranger things in the wasteland.
Yeah, there was once a ski resort I checked out back in the day, run entirely by super mutants.
Wow. But how are the slopes?
Dry, unfortunately. There wasn't much skiing going on. Well, yeah, all right, we'll go over to our seats.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, they'll fucking like pull you out an extra chair at the. Or oh yeah, Charlie's already hopped on a table. So.
Oh, we're at this one. Okay.
Yeah, they'll pull you up. They'll pull you up a chair. They'll pull you up extra chairs. And yeah. And Izzy's wandering. Izzy, where do you wander to as you wander?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna look around in general, because I've never been in this town, so I'm just gonna look around and see what there is in this town.
Yeah, you see like a sort of like a fenced off area. You see a hydroponics operation. You see some people in funny uniforms. You see two ladies who try and sell you some sort of brown liquid. And you see a side lot where some people are hanging out. It seems like it's mostly built up around this like hotel. This like hotel in the center of town. That is more or less the attraction of this island, and the other thing is some sort of boat storage.
Where is the boat storage? It's like this building up here.
It's the Southern Brick Building.
Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Yeah, as you walk by through the window, you see somebody like sat at a desk, sipping on a Nuka-Cola, looking at some papers.
Okay. None of this looks interesting to me. Izzy is bored.
You do hear sometimes random gunshots from the north.
From the north.
Yeah, but that's across the river, so. Town does not hold great sources of excitement, as you see your friends all sat around drinking. And yeah.
I suppose we should probably be heading north then.
You are served your beverages, and she steps back across, and yeah, there's yeah, everybody's hanging out. A man in a dusty suit, though, he notices you all, and he walks up and he says, "Forgive my intrusion, but would I be right in believing that you are the Felix Bennett and associates who have thought an expedition to the vault together, only to find explosive conclusion?"
I would ask who's asking, but I mean, yeah, it's not exactly many. They're pretty distinctive.
Yeah.
But who is asking?
My name is Mr. Johnson. And...
Is it?
Yes, and quite. I represent certain elder interests in the region. Kind of looks at you like he's intimating something with that comment. And he says, They have told me to keep an eye out if I were to run into you to extend a certain invitation.
I'm listening.
Yes, well, as you may or...
And invitation.
So, you know, he sits down at the chair, leans in a little, so not to be overheard, and he says, as you may or may not be aware, there is a certain exclusive community up the river, near a dam. The dam has had some problems, and the residents nearby would like to solve them so that they can continue their secluded way of life. If you could procure a certain dam part found throughout the region, they would be interested in compensating you handsomely. I'm also given to understand that you are presently assembling an armed force of some variety.
Yes.
My employers may have happened upon a certain unguarded motor pool recently by a certain series of events that they would be willing to part with part of in exchange for part.
Alright, well, let's say we're interested. What sort of damn part and any needs?
Yes, it is a important. It would only be present at a hydroelectric facility, and it is a certain kind of turbine coupling. I can give you all of the diameters and specifications, but it will be hard to miss. There are a few throughout the region, and it should not be hard to generate a list of likely locations. I could share that information with you. Of course, if you were interested. And, yes, that is more or less the sum total of the offer.
I'm interested.
Certainly. And he kind of like pulls out a not too grimy piece of stationery, kind of like puts it on the table, and he says, "Well, if there's any further details you'd care to discuss, I will be in Crow's Nest for some time. Otherwise, adieu." And he leaves, not back to the bar, although he takes his drink with him, and he heads back towards the rooms. And does a little break dance as I flip him on his head.
Alright, so I'm assuming that piece of stationery had the information on where we could find dam parts.
Yeah, plus letter with info on dam part locations and offer to pay Felix, Charlie, and Smooth Associates.
See, I this is confirmation that I was right on my instinct. Elder interest, as in the Umatilla definition of elder.
Well, I mean, yes, that was pretty obvious.
Well, you know, there's a couple other definitions it could have been. There's various legacy groups, so to speak.
I think they call you ancestors.
Yeah, so I mean, you got in this letter, but you're still here. You're drinking. You spent a quarter of the day getting here. You have another quarter of the day to spend to pop across the river. You could pass your super mutant friends. You could get a ride with the ferryman to the place that the cross guard controls now. Put in point. That's more or less them's the breaks. That's your AB path.
Boom world, boom world. Are we there yet?
I think we should take the ferry just for expediency's sake. Although I would like to zoom out to the world map for a second just so I can look at dam stuff.
Alright, so look at some dam stuff. I'm gonna very quickly Google dams in Washington.
Oh, well, okay, if that's the case, don't worry about it. We'll do it between sessions.
Yeah. I mean, it's 12:15. Do you want to just end there?
Yeah.
Come back
You
to
also
it later?
definitely mentioned a dam at some point in Richland, but we'll not worry about that right now.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, so there's a lot, but, yeah, sorry. You want me to traverse back to the map?
Yeah, let's go talk to the ferryman.
Alright, well, I don't have any ghouls on that map, honestly, so, like, you talk to them like, hey, long time no see.
Yeah, great to see you. We need to go to Put In Point.
Put in point, that's real close. And normally it's a bit dangerous, but the cross guard, you know, they're real friendly. They always want to ask about aeroplanes. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, great.
You're very good associates. I'd say for just, 100 caps ahead, we could take you across.
Done.
Alright, you get put on a nuclear tug that you hop into the base of with like some water near the floor and the high sides, bullets fly in the distance, but you're good.
I got your nuclear tug right here, pal.
Good one. Yeah. Do I have a map for fucking Putting Point?
I don't know.
Probably called warehouses. You know what? It doesn't really. You arrive. It's a lot of warehouses. They're very well shot and exploded up. As you debark, you do see some people who are wearing outfits that are marked with what seems to be like a cross, but with a slash section on it, not like the Christian one.
All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna be dealing with some real nutters here. Let's disembark in caution and head towards the armory.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Although, we might be able to recruit these people. I have an idea.
Oh boy.
If we run into them, I have a pitch for them if we run into them, but I'm not going to seek them out.
All right. Well, so you're wandering not too long before you hear someone say, "You there? What are you doing here?" And you see that there's like a patrol of about 7 dunderheads with the getup on. They got their guns at the ready, but not pointed at you. Their kit seems kind of like of mixed variety, not very good. One of them does have a laser rifle. The rest of them have some variety of gun.
And when you say Dunderhead...
I did their people.
Oh, okay.
They're like
I just wasn't sure if that was like a faction or something I was unfamiliar with.
no. The Dunderheads, no.
It'd be like, just passing through, how you doing?
And they're like, good, we're the cross guard, but we're and they look around and they're like, and they're like, well, if you're just passing through, then very well, move on your way.
Have a nice one.
Yeah, you head along. Actually, someone give me either charisma rhetoric or charisma persuasion, because these guys aren't too trusting of you.
I'll hit you up with a thing.
So that ain't
I think I
my
do a good job.
specialty.
I just kind of wave and look pretty. I think Max's rollout takes the cake.
You do it like in a, and I'm like, look, I'm not here to steal your planes.
They're like, oh, well, that's wonderful. We appreciate your reverence for our guardian of the cross. And yeah, you head on, and you guys are headed straight for the National Guard Armory, right?
Are these guys the fucking boomers where they have like a bomber or something we can recruit? I hate this. I hate that I can't do everything. Sorry.
You guys, you come up to the fucking National Guard Armory, eh? And you come up, and you feel that, like, the buildings around are kind of low line, but you don't have a good, like, view on anything because the place is so flat. And it seems as if though there's a perimeter, and you remember you were told that there's a certain breach in the perimeter of the National Guard Armory.
Right.
And yeah, you go, you seek it out, and yeah, give me a everybody agility blending to be discreet about your approach here.
Agility blending. Oh boy, I'm so good at this.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god!
Oh, I do it actually.
Wow!
Yeah, I also do it.
I
Surprisingly.
have 1 degree. 1 degree of success.
Lance clumps in with a shovel and he's like, dink, dink, dink.
Hey. Am I literally carrying 2 rifles? Calm down.
It's called an entrenching tool. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Just because you're jealous of my entrenching tool. You little shit.
And you up on the National Guard Armory, and you come by way of the railway. Did anybody like fail that terribly?
Failed pretty bad. Yeah.
Pretty often.
By 2 degrees. Oh, my agility.
Wait, do you have points in blending?
I have 1 point in blending, and I actually have 32 agility. I need to update that.
All right, you come across a place where there is kind of like a major railhead, and you're approaching because you know that past this railhead, sort of like runs through along this town. The National Guard Armory is very nearby.
So we're just gonna roll up to this place fully expecting it to be unlooted.
Well, you
Why
know the
hasn't
reason that it
he-
isn't looted is that it's incredibly well defended by robots.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, did we come here earlier and then we encountered the scorpion? Or was it somewhere else?
Huh?
That was somewhere else. That was definitely that was at that was at the one
Scorpion
factory.
somewhere else, yeah.
was
That was
the
with the
other
robots.
Well, remember when we took the ferry across?
It was
we,
all the
we, like,
robots.
we like paid them that we would signal them, Lee, with the pistol and everything.
Yeah.
That's what she's thinking of. That's
Italia,
that's
yeah, no.
Italia. Thank you.
Yeah, I totally am.
And
conflating.
so there's the advanced party and the main party. Put yourself up front if you think you'd be away from the group. And like out front, and put yourself in the main party if you think you'd be in the main party. And then we will see.
Yeah,
you feel.
definitely in the main party.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So the main party position has been given away. Izzy's a little bit away, so she's not necessarily seen.
I'm going first though, right?
Yeah. And yeah, you go in first. Yeah, you see in the distance, kind of like floating nearby. Do I even have what I'm hoping to have here? Do I even have these fucking robots? You hear this isn't what it should be, but yeah, you see about 4 floating robots. They look like Mr. Handies.
I see.
Interesting.
Um.
Also, if you want to call it a
Lance-
night before we advance too deep into here, because
yeah.
We're 5 minutes from cutoff anyway, and I am incredibly prepared. Yeah, because like we had a conversation
No, it's
about
alright.
it, and then I really thought the conclusion to that conversation was you weren't going to the National Guard Army. I'm sorry. Or I also
no, I honestly don't remember which way I said it, so
All
it's
right,
fine.
yeah. So yeah, I think we zoom out here as Lance crunches a can, and the Mr. Handies turn and say "Bazinga," and yeah, I mean that's. I think that's
God
it.
damn it.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. We are going to, throw on the outro music here. At some, is there an outro song for this stream?
Scorpion 5, as is Milady Saito.
Yeah. Well, we don't do feedback phase on this show, right?
Correct.
All right.
Try it.
Well, then I guess let's play some fucking Eurobeat.
Yeah.
Say who?
Dork Tales. DOR.
Yeah, let's fucking hit him. All right, yeah. I will see you all on the Flip Dreamers. If you're still with us and you all don't know, we do have a Discord and all that good stuff. Yeah,
I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah. Big ups to Veronique. Thank you for coming through. It means a lot. Hey, Snow Dogs.
All right.
Hey.
Always love to have our community out, and it's just fun to have time with you guys and progress with these characters you've known for so long. All right, we're raiding Dork Tales.
All right. Well, I'm gonna duck real quick because I have to take a wicked piss and then I need to pass out.
Oh, good
Okay.
homie, peace.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, also peace. Thank you all for coming me on. Wait,
Good night, Pat.
The raid
Sorry.
hasn't even gone through yet, just so you all know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
see.
mean, you can leave. I'm just saying, like,